Reels be funny.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline podcast. I'm your host, Troy, and I am back with the boys. How you fellas doing today?
What's going on?
Can't complain, man. I'm here,
That's right. We got GK. Are you with me today?
I'm here.
The dog is with us.
Dog
As
is
always,
definitely
the dog is definitely with us. All right, DMX in the background. Where my dogs at? Trent back in the building. What's up, Trent?
Yeah, what's good?
BooWop. How you doing, BooWop?
I can't complain, brothers. How y'all doing?
You ready to get into it?
Always.
Gbaby back in the house. Well, you know Gbaby back in the house. He a regular now. What's up, G?
Yeah.
Same for BooWop.
Yeah. Ready.
We got David back in the house. What's up, David? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm here, man. I'm glad to be back, man.
We're glad to have you back. So look, we got some news over the last couple of days, and it's could be some big news depending on how you guys take it. Kyrie Irving is able, soon will be able, I think in the next couple of days, he's going to be able to play full time. What does this mean for the NBA playoffs? Gbaby, I'm gonna start with you. After that, everybody else, you pick up where he leaves off.
Shout out to him. I'm not gonna get nasty with like that aspect, but I definitely don't feel like he should have not been able to play. But nevertheless, it's great. Second round exit.
The chips sound good. Somebody chips sound real good.
Congrats to Kyrie, man. Like, he stood his ground and he won, man. And now he's going to be able to face Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see how that turns out.
GK?
I don't
Maybe.
care.
I mean-
They just lost to the Grizzlies without John Morant and got their ass kicked. So
BooWop?
I mean, I still think it's something at the end of the day. It's Kyrie Irving we're talking about. He's one of the best players in the game. So I can't downplay it, like say that I'm not in love with the team right now. I mean, they don't have that much chemistry, but still, that's still Kyrie and KD in the 7-game series. I wouldn't want to play them.
Yes. I mean, I think that's pretty big for them. Yeah, because like, bro, against Kyrie Irving, because I personally, I didn't have him going forward just because Kyrie and the whole vaccination shit. But now he full time. It might get scary, bro. But the game we have to see.
I mean, I called it earlier. You guys might be new here, but I called it earlier. I said Kyrie come back full time. It's Kevin Durant and Kyrie, man. I got them coming out the East. And only team, I got to stick on my word. That was my word I said then, and that's the word I got to say now. I'm consistent with it, all right?
Facts.
Said if they got Kyrie back full time at any point in time in this season, I got them coming out the East. And I got to stick on it. You know, I do see the Bucks as a threat there. I'm going to be a little biased because Boston is playing very well, and I think if they could continue that in the playoffs, they're going to be a scary team. But yeah, the top two has got to be Nets Bucks out the East. It's got to be, and I gotta stand on that. I gotta stand.
You don't like Philly?
Nah.
I can see it. I know I can see it. I mean, I got the Bucks for sure, but I'm gonna say top two if you asking me better man wise. I'm gonna have to go Bucks Miami.
Because I think Brooklyn is losing to Miami in the second round.
Around the NBA, what's up, brother?
In the second round.
You saying who? Nets is the second round?
Yeah, Nets will lose in the second round.
To who?
Oh, wait. They got to play Miami first round?
They might.
If they're the 8. Oh.
I don't know about that one, though.
Miami's tough. That defense
they
might, be tough.
Then they might get, if they get the 7 seed and they got to play the Bucks, to me, I feel like they can knock off the Bucks before they knock off Miami. I don't know what it is about Miami. I just like them a lot.
Do you think I think honestly, Brooklyn just got to play some defense, man. Like they give up everything on that end. Like just because Kyrie came back, I mean he's a body, but like Kevin Durant too. I mean, but
Kyrie is more
they
than just a body, though. You
no,
can't.
I'm
He's not no
saying no, I'm
ordinary
not
body.
saying that.
He
No,
gonna
I'm
catch
saying
some
like
bodies.
you know catch some bodies, but guess what? Like they give up. What's the points they give up? Like they give up what is it, 27? They Claxton, Drummond, Griffin. I mean, they got crashed some boards, man. Before I say something else, man. Like,
I mean, I think they'll figure it out. Playoffs is a different monster. So
Yeah,
you right,
you
you
got
right.
KD there, and he was a toenail away from going to the finals last year. You don't think he will figure it out again with a little bit better pieces? Seth Curry, DeAndre Drummond, somebody that could get him rebounds in the playoffs. Like, I think that's important. I would love for them to have Ben, but Ben is not coming back this season, and I actually called that
That's
early a
crazy.
couple of episodes ago, maybe like 5. I said Ben wasn't coming back. If you pay attention to it, I don't see why people would think Ben was coming back, but I still got with that duo. I think that duo they played. You got to think they got more games under their belt than Joel Embiid and James Harden. So that's going to pay off.
The Nets aren't deep though. If I'm being honest,
the only deep Patty Mills, Seth Curry, and DeAndre Drummond is deep enough for me.
You can't play 6 guys though.
they got more. They got what's that look youngster Bruce Brown
in rotation. Yes, you can.
Bruce Brown.
They
Bruce
play what
Brown
6,
pretty
7
nice.
in the playoffs, maybe 8.
It's 8.
They gonna play 7 to 8, but you know that's just the reality.
But yeah, and I think they're like, yeah, Kyrie and KD's cool, but like their quality of 7 to 8, I feel like is not as good as like Miami, even Boston 7 to 8 right now is cool.
Nobody feels that, but,
yeah, and that's why I think they're gonna lose. Like that's why I think like they're not getting past Miami.
But who got a 1-2 like them?
Philly.
Yeah,
James Harden and Joel Embiid.
They nasty. I'm not gonna front you, but I don't think they better than Kyrie and KD as a duo. Not just yet.
So I would feel like if I were to put these players' rankings in an order, I'd be like KD, and then it'd be like Embiid, Harden, Kyrie. So like I think KD is better than them, but I think Kyrie isn't better than Harden or Embiid.
Guard the fist.
So like,
I
guess you could say it evens out, but like, and then once it evens out, I go to the bench and I go to who they have, and I'm like, Maxey, Thibault, Tobias can play when he wants to, but I think that's better than Seth, Patty, and Drummond.
So when we gonna put respect on Milwaukee's duo? Are we ever gonna do that or not?
Drew, I know he'll perform.
Yeah, like. Well, I'm just saying, Giannis and Middleton. Are we ever going to?
Right now, it's Drew Holiday.
Right now, I was like Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm more worried about
Drew
Drew Holiday
than
Chris
little bit
Middleton.
Inconsistent, and I think that he has to show that coming this playoffs, Middleton has to ball out every single.
Yeah,
I think
they make it to the finals. That 16 games and wins that he needs. He's got to ball out in every game.
I know Bobby Portis has been playing well, but
Bobby's going to ball.
I think PJ Tucker not being there is going to hurt them more.
Yo, where I got Philly losing?
Second
conference finals.
I got losing in the second round.
I got them losing in the conference finals. I think they'll beat Milwaukee.
In the first round, so
I got because I got
it get tough, you know, in that final, you know what I'm saying, in that final four is gonna be tough. So I wouldn't be surprised if they got to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
finals.
me either.
If they lost to Milwaukee,
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, bro. I got them in the finals.
I just don't see them beating. I don't see them getting past Milwaukee.
I'm not mad at that though, like, cause like you never know, like with Milwaukee.
A lot of people, because I'm a James Harden fan. So a lot of people, of course, gonna do the hate and shit on James Harden. Yo,
God always brings the energy.
For me, it's Miami and Philly. That's Eastern Conference Finals right there. Boston is scary.
I got the Bulls losing first round. I ain't gonna lie.
Because they're playing Boston.
Who they get? Who the Bulls got?
They're getting Boston.
They're getting Boston. What's that? Is that going 7?
Six.
Which 6?
6.
Bulls and Celtics. That ain't set in stone yet, is it?
Nah,
But they're not getting-
Bulls in the threat of falling to like 6,
Like
7
the
plays.
7, they finna
Yeah.
mess around being a play-in
They
situation.
Were they not like the first seed of All-Star break? Like
yeah,
top 3?
around there.
Yeah.
Top 3, yeah, and then
They
even
definitely was the
even
ones
then
that
top
though,
seed for a little bit.
Lonzo is not coming back, so I think that's good. Kobe White can't be your starting point guard and expect to do
Did
much.
DeMar DeRozan receive buys? That shit went out the window.
I'm just looking at the standings. So Boston is really a game out of first.
One through
Tyson, thank you for stepping by,
one
brother.
through 4 is a
They're
game and a half apart.
out of first.
That's
1 through 4, so that can
insane.
easily switch.
That's insane, bro. Like
They 9-1 they last 10.
No, I think Boston gonna wind up playing the Cavs in the first round, and we gonna bust their ass.
yeah, what happened to Cleveland though? Cleveland was cooking. and then, like,
Cleveland and Chicago fell off a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the one team I don't.
But you know what's scary? The Raptors
Oh,
might
Cleveland.
actually could hit 5 too.
yeah,
And
that's
they'll
what I'm
still
saying.
lose. They'll still lose.
I think
I mean, yeah, Boston to
Celtics
bust their
wanna
ass,
play
but I'm
the
just saying.
Bulls. I think that's who they want to play. The
Who?
Bulls, the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't
in
want
the
to play the
first round.
Raptors in the first round. That's a tough matchup.
Why not?
They play hard.
Why not?
They play tough. Raptors can sneak games out on you.
And the
where is
Cavs.
the
It's not
Raptors?
about beating. It's not about
Might
beating
be.
Boston.
Wait,
It's not about
wait.
beating Boston. It's about tiring us out. We need, and we could get the Bulls. That's maybe 5 to me. And we could get the Cavs. That's 4 to 5 to me. If we get the Raptors, that's probably 6, 7.
What? Yo, where
Yeah.
did all this Raptors love come from?
No, it's not love. It's just it's not love. It's just what I see how they play. That's what I just
just
see how they play,
respect.
bro,
They
and
gritty, bro.
that translates to the playoffs, bro. And that's tough.
I feel you, but like we got people saying the Raptors are a better constructed team than the Nuggets and the Cavs, and like they're only like they're no, like the Raptors are the least. They might be an 8 seed because do y'all believe the Raptors will be in Brooklyn?
No.
In the first playoff?
They could, though.
And then if they play
could, though.
Atlanta, well, anybody could, but
They could,
the
though.
only reason I would say
they
they
could,
could is because Kyrie can't play in Toronto. That's
Yeah,
the only reason.
That's why
But if Brooklyn gets the home game, I'm not worried. And then
they better get that home game.
if they lose to Brooklyn, they might lose to Atlanta. Like Trae Young and them, like it's not.
Wait, hold on. You said what?
If
Atlanta.
Toronto lose to Brooklyn, they'll play. I believe Atlanta will beat Charlotte. So they'll play again, and I think Atlanta will beat Toronto.
That's crazy.
Snap.
I don't
can
know.
actually
I don't
see-
know if Atlanta
No.
beat Charlotte, bro.
That's great.
And I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I look. You agree with Tyson. I ain't gonna front.
Atlanta, what 36 and 37?
Ain't gonna front.
Oh God, don't get
Nah.
this. Later on the show. Later
Nah,
in the
bro,
show,
what's
God.
the name? Nah, what's them? They might not even make the playoffs. They might even
No.
make the play-in.
Atlanta.
Atlanta
Atlanta is
five
Atlanta's
games
5
ahead.
games up. Yeah, they
Nah,
5
the
games ahead
Knicks
of
are
Knicks.
not catching Atlanta.
Yeah, the Knicks not
Nobody-
making the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, no. The Wizards are the ones that fell off. They were like 1 seed.
They
For like the first 20
after
games.
the
They 2-8 in their last 10.
Yeah, nah, ain't nobody worried. I mean, granted, Bradley Beal is out, but still, nah, I'm shocked. Like Toronto's a cool team and all that, but like Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet don't scare me. Like they don't at all.
And
I'm
that's the
surprised
point.
people
You
do.
sleep on them guys and bang.
The only team I feel like people might sleep on are the Cavs.
No, I don't think people sleeping on the Cavs. I think they know how good the Cavs are.
I don't know. That's
I
crazy.
think they know
I
how
did not
the
think
Cavs
there
are.
was so much Toronto.
But I also think they know how young the Cavs are and how inexperienced they're going to be. Who they're going to depend on Kevin Love to guide them through the playoffs. That experience, like
I mean, if you got to depend on Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam,
who are
I'm not
champions.
worried. With Kawhi,
They are
Danny
champions.
Green,
That's experience,
and-
though.
and
Experience,
Kyle Lowry,
experience,
and-
experience,
not as the
Best
guys, not as the
Best
guys,
experience.
not
stop
as the
playing with-
guys. Not
Yeah,
as
but
the
okay,
guys.
Drake.
but that's
They were
fine.
all
Not as the
role
guy, I
players
would
when
take
they
that.
won that championship.
That's fine. And from there has Pascal and Fred
Harrison
VanVleet
Barnes
from
is the
that
champion.
point did they not step up their game and consider all-stars right now? And Pascal's considered a star right now.
Fred VanVleet was a All-Star replacement. Let's put
Hey,
that out.
remember that?
Fred VanVleet?
I like him, but I'm not worried about. I'm not scared
do
of
that
him.
like he ain't clutch up.
Fred
for him,
is
like,
Fred is
I
nice.
agree
Fred
with
is
Tyson. They had to listen. They gonna be tough. They gonna be tough. They know them. Them guys know, bro. They don't think that they just gonna be some walk pushovers, bro. That's all I'm saying.
They are
People out here saying the Bulls ain't gonna be pushovers. That Boston ain't gonna beat the Bulls, which that we all know that's going to happen. Like,
I'm just saying, Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, if those are your two best players, I'm not worried.
And they got Scottie Barnes too.
Scottie Barnes, OG,
Nice.
Chris Boucher.
Chris Boucher.
Not worried. I'm not worried.
My man Boucher.
Chris Boucher.
Hey,
Scottie Barnes.
You know what?
Like
the Cavs, if they happen to play them, they could be worried about the Raptors. I think that's a great matchup. But other than that, these top 4 or 5, even Chicago.
Don't do that.
I'm not worried about Chicago.
Don't do that.
Gee,
I'd put money on Chicago versus Toronto.
They is straight fraud.
You're only doing that because you believe they got the best players, and I understand that. But you got to look at who's playing better basketball going into the playoffs right now. Is it Bulls or Toronto?
Okay, okay, fine. I can give you that. But y'all talking like the Raptors, because the Raptors are 7 right now. They might jump up to 6 or they might drop down to 8. I don't think they're jumping all the way up to 5. So with that being said, they got to play Miami, Milwaukee, Philly. I'm not worried.
Why don't you think the Raptors can't get the 5th seed? They only a game ahead. They only a game behind.
I don't believe it'll happen. If they do, cool, great, fantastic. And if they get the 50, then they definitely get smacked.
All right, they got Indy.
How many games is left?
They got Indy next. They got Indy next. They beat Indy?
That's a dub.
They got Boston after that. They lose that. They got Minnesota after that.
They lose that.
They just got smacked by the Bulls.
They lose. Boston lose.
They lose there, right? And then they got Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, Philly, Houston, and then the Knicks. So I possibly
they got a chance though.
1, 2, 3.
I see them losing against Philly,
4 or 5.
losing against. No, I could think they could beat Atlanta, but Miami's going to be tough. They could beat Houston. They could beat the Knicks. They could beat the Magic.
If you believe in Magic, yeah.
I mean,
they got some games they can win for sure.
They could definitely got some games they could win just off their toughness.
but the only ones I consider them the true favorites in, if I'm keeping it a buck, and I'm not even going to be nasty. The Pacers. They're not that much of a favorite against the Celtics. They're not that much of a favorite against the Wolves, as much as I hate to admit it.
No, I can see the Wolves beating them.
Magic.
They could definitely beat the Magic.
Other than that, I don't consider them. Oh, I guess the Rockets too.
Yeah,
other than that, I don't consider them.
And the Knicks.
And the Knicks.
Don't leave the Knicks out of that.
Nah, the Knicks.
Don't act like
so
they ain't trash.
Other than that,
who was that guy's name last show? BooWop. Trash.
So yeah, that's just my. I don't see the Raptors. Like let's just say they go 9 straight and everybody else falls apart and they become a top 4 seed. They're still losing. Like there's no way I'm worried about the Raptors making it out the first round. Like I think I'm shocked that there's not more people on that wagon. Like guaranteed first round exit.
But it's like it's hard to just say that because we like the type. That's like the not ideal team to play in the first round though. Still, like they're gonna fight. They're gonna scratch and claw. That's a gritty team.
Yeah, it'll be I'm not gonna say the games are gonna be easy, but they'll win 4 out of 5. I think Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, Boston, easy beat them 4-1 at most.
I give you Miami. I give you a team like that that's been together for a while. I don't know about Philly though. Philly they could take that team to 6 games probably.
That's
because they're not. We haven't seen them fully yet. We don't know what this team could be in the playoffs yet.
I can give you that against Milwaukee, but I think they'll be fine against Toronto or Cleveland.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just like I said. I'm just shocked.
Go ahead, G. I'm sitting back chilling.
Has a bottom 10 defense ever won a playoff series or made a playoff run before? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Probably.
I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's happened. I don't know off the top of my head.
You said has
a bottom 10 in the league defense. Because the Nets have a bottom the Nets are the 9th worst team defensively in the league.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So it's pretty bad. The Raptors, on the other hand, have a top 10 defensive team in the league. So it really wouldn't surprise me if, who's playing in the play-in?
Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Atlanta.
So Brooklyn has to play Charlotte, so that they'll probably.
No, Brooklyn has to play Toronto.
It's the 7 plays the 8, the 9 plays the 10.
Yep.
The only reason why I see Toronto.
Really? Why do they do it like that?
Because then the loser of 7-8 plays the winner of 9-10.
No, and the winner of 7-8 automatically gets the 7 seed automatically.
Yeah. And then they fight the 8.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's nuts. Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
Stupid though.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
You might have a way better record than the 7th seed, but lose one game and now you're the 8th seed.
That's how the Jazz made it to the playoffs because Steph and them were above them, and then the Jazz won that last game.
Not the Jazz.
I mean the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Last year.
And then I think the Wizards were a 10th seed and made it too, or it might have been
the 9 seed.
Oh, they were 9. Okay.
Or they was the 8th seed. They played the Celtics in the first round.
So
right?
the crazy thing is, only the Pacers, Pistons, and Magic are out of the playoffs. So the Wizards and Knicks are still technically in.
But they would have to go on crazy runs.
Yeah.
The Wizards, I thought.
And for the West, is only the Thunder and Rockets who's out of the playoffs.
There's only 9 games left. So
gotta win all of them.
Basically, yeah.
It's not impossible.
So you can go 39-42. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, then that would
with this playoff the way these playoffs work. Or this play-in.
That would mean like the other 3 teams would have to like lose out basically, or only lose.
That would be a miracle right there.
Yeah, like it really would have to be something crazy happening. But no, I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors beat the Nets. I don't think the Bulls are going to beat anybody. I don't really think
people got them second round, but I don't know the way they're playing at the end of the season.
I don't think they can beat anybody, dude. They their defense is not really good either. And I don't think Cleveland's gonna do anything. Although Cleveland does have a very good defense. I don't know. I have to see it because they're just so young.
I gotta see Mobley in the playoffs. I gotta see what he made of.
I gotta see Darius Garland. I gotta see Jared Allen. I
gotta see all those guys. And I said that earlier. Like the Cavs ain't got no experience. I
gotta see that.
Everybody keeps saying Boston young, but they got experience. They've been there 2 times. They've been there 3 times out of the last 4 years in the playoffs.
They in the playoffs every year since Jason.
Yeah, and then we've been to the Eastern Conference Finals twice with him. So
I think the Sixers can get to the Eastern Conference Finals off of the strength of Embiid alone.
Oh no!
Wait, you said who?
Off of the strength of Embiid alone, to me, that's enough to know.
So that means that the Nuggets could get there off of Jokic alone.
Sure.
No,
they're in the West though.
We're not. Hey, chill out. It's not a double. We're not beating the Warriors or the Suns without Murray or MPJ. Everybody else, I'm confident that we can beat.
Because who does take out James Harden? Yeah, I know you guys giving Maxey all this damn credit and Thibault and them, but who does Embiid have in the playoff setting to help him win a game?
Not a soul.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah, who is his backup?
I don't think you can just say take out James Harden. Maybe you can take him out for. They still got Harris.
This season though, if you
so James Harden gets hurt,
but it's no. Okay, well that's different.
The last game of the regular season going into the playoffs, he's gonna miss the playoffs. It's just Joel Embiid, right?
No.
What is his cast doing for him?
I mean,
I'm sick of
if Harden can't even play, then I still think the Sixers can win a playoff series.
I'm not gonna lie. If James Harden, he got the hamstring injury, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, he has a history of hamstring, but he currently
hurt that Lakers game.
He currently has a hamstring issue. I know
he sat out a game.
Yeah,
or
but
2 in the last week.
But
That's
he
just
good.
resting him though. He's fine.
He good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
all right, man. Yeah, all right.
if he's not 100 or he's not playing, then it's quiet for him. They're not going far at all.
Yeah.
But
I,
if
think
he
they
is,
can,
though,
I just still think they can win a playoff series.
Listen, we can't forget, and I want to move on soon, but we can't forget that Joel really hasn't proven anything in the playoffs to me either. I know like he's gotten to what the second round
That's it.
but he's on the verge of being in that same conversation of Luka. He's above him because he's got out of the first round, but Joel has things to show in the playoffs too. That's all I'm saying. You can't sit here and act like Joel is just that guy. He's shown us for this long that he can do this in the playoffs. Like, no, he has question marks too. And then you have two guys on the same team with sort of the same question marks going into a playoff series. Who knows what can happen? Like, who knows if they're both going to stay healthy the whole run? Who knows if James Harden hamstring tightens up? And who knows? Who knows what happens? So I don't trust Joel and Harden as much as I would say I trust the Kyrie Irving and KD to figure it out. I made GK choke. That's my job. My job is to pause.
I mean,
I got it, G. I got it, G. Boys.
I mean, even like just defensively, the Sixers.
I know defensively they're better.
So much better. Like not even a little bit. Like so.
But look,
much
you
better.
put the same scenario as last year. Kevin Durant taking the 3 to win Game 7. His foot is going to be behind the line.
Okay, so here's the thing about
Promise you
when
that.
we compare last year though.
I'm just saying, just take that same scenario. They get to a Game 7, it's win or lose. KD takes the last shot. He's going to take that same shot he took 2 years in a row on Golden State, stretched out behind the line, so we ain't got no question.
I think.
I mean, they did go to OT though. I mean,
they did.
What's
And
up, Ryan?
last year, when it comes to that Bucks team, I think Charles Barkley. I've used it ever since he said it. Last year's Milwaukee Bucks were the dumbest team ever because there should have been no reason that series went to 7. They were just letting them. So like, yeah, like cool. I know his foot was barely on the line and stuff like that. I get it, but like this year is not the same.
They got this. Some people say they got arguably better pieces than what they had last year. You're getting Kyrie back. He's got some play. He's basketball fit. He's ready to play. He's balling. I just think if you have, I get the defensive thing. GK is right there. I understand that is a problem going into the playoffs. But if you don't think a guy like KD and Kyrie can figure that out to outscore a team in the playoffs to win a series, I don't think you guys think like
because in the playoffs, to Trent's point, he always says playoffs are different, and I agree. In the playoffs, you need better defense.
No, that's true, and that's why I said I agree with him
because they can outscore people in the regular season, but even the Warrior teams in the playoffs, they had to play good defense in order to
100. I agree with you.
Because if it wasn't for the Rockets just missing 27 straight threes, they lose that game. Like their defense wasn't even great then, but they just got lucky. If I'm being honest, they got lucky that Chris Paul was hurt and they missed 27 straight threes. Like that's what happened. So like, no. So like, you need defense, but like,
no, definitely. That's why I said I agree with GK when he said that their defense is going to be a problem. I agree with him, but I'm just saying I think depending on who they match up against, they can get out of series.
I don't know
how far they go.
I don't think they can beat Miami.
No, Miami's defense is just too tough.
Yeah, and I don't think they can beat Milwaukee.
No, that's fine, but I could see them beating the Sixers. I could see them beating.
I don't think they jump up to 6 though.
No,
how would they?
I don't think they jump up that high.
If the series come down to it, I could see them beating the Bulls. I could see them beating Cleveland. I could see them beating Toronto. They lose to Boston. I'm being biased again.
They wouldn't play any of those teams.
Yeah, there's like no physical chance they could ever jump up to the high seed.
Who would they play?
Their best option is a 6 seed to play Philly. That's the best thing they can do at this point.
Yeah. So
I lied. They can play Boston because Chicago, they're playing terrible.
Yeah, they only 3 games. 4 games back from Chicago.
Yeah, so
they can. That's
the.
So let's say Kyrie come back and he got only 10 games. I think they got 10 games left. He could play 8. They win all 8. They could slide up out of that damn play-in.
Yeah, the highest they could slide up is.
And then they would see Philly in the first round.
they would play if they slid up to 5. They would play.
No,
Boston
they slid up to 6 just above.
Oh,
just
yeah,
to
they
get
play
out of the
Philly.
play-in. They would
And I
play
don't think
Philly.
they beat
So
them.
I
And I don't
don't know
think
how
they
you
beat
guys saying it's impossible.
Well,
No,
I
it's
don't think.
impossible for them to play Cleveland, Chicago, or
Yeah, Toronto. When you started saying those teams, I was like, yeah, no. But
Well, I'm just talking about they got to play Toronto in the play-in.
In the
That's why I
play-in.
named Toronto. And
Okay,
then Cleveland
yeah.
is 6. So I'm just saying if they had to come up against.
I
these
mean, I
teams
guess
in
if
the playoffs, I
Cleveland
could see
came
them beating them.
down, then yeah, or I guess they could play it. Like it depends if the other
It
teams
just depends on
suck.
his last 10 games. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah,
If the Bulls
so
lose their last 10 games, that will put them at 42 and 41.
And then 2, 3, 4 could shuffle around because they all have 46, 46,
Definitely.
45. So
It's
And
like
the-
1 game, 0.5 to
and then
1.
and then
to
yeah,
one
I
game.
guess 5, 6, 7 could switch around too because 42, 41, 41. So yeah, I mean, but then also the Nets could. I mean, the Hornets could jump the Nets, and then the Nets could go down. Like so, and even the Hawks. The Hawks are only 2 back from the Nets. So that whole thing could shuffle around.
Hey, man, thank you for stopping by.
best case
Definitely
scenario
can
for
shuffle around.
Brooklyn. Best
Get to
case scenario
6.
for Brooklyn is or
Get to 6.
or-
First round.
even if
Philly
they
versus Nets. Let's give
even
it
if
to
they
us.
stay in the play-in, they can't. Toronto can't be the home team because then Kyrie can't.
Yeah,
Because then Kyrie can't play.
that's a big question too. So
Yeah, Kyrie can't play in Toronto. That's the
yeah,
only
that's
place
what I'm
that
saying.
they
That's the
can't
only
play.
place he can't
Wait,
play.
what's the rules in Toronto? I forgot. I was like, they can't play.
Their vaccine mandate. They can't.
Yeah,
it's a
they
whole
can't
different
play.
country. So
The-
they can't.
Yeah.
The Bulls could slide into the play-in, to be honest, because
No, we mentioned.
because they're only 3 and 7 in their last 10, so they're playing ass, and then they're only.
Let's see who the Bulls got left.
Yeah, that's a good.
They got Cleveland next.
That's a toss-up.
They got the Knicks
Yeah.
after that.
That's a
dub.
dub.
They got Washington.
That's a dub.
That's a toss-up for me.
That's
They
a
got the
dub.
Clippers.
Now that one's a toss-up because I like the way the Clippers play.
They got the Heat.
That's a loss.
They got the
can't-
Bucks.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh!
They
That
got
3-game stretch
Boston.
is nasty.
They got Boston. They got the
They'll beat
Hornets.
the Hornets and the Wolves.
And then they got the Wolves.
Yeah, they'll beat the Hornets and the Wolves. Ain't nobody worried about those two.
So
Yo, that 3-game stretch is nasty. Though.
I can see them losing their last 5 games. So
Ew, no,
that'd
they're not
be
losing
nasty.
5 straight.
I could
I don't see that. They're
6
not losing
straight.
5
They could lose to the Clippers too.
That's nasty.
They could lose to the Cavs, beat the Knicks, beat Washington, and then go on a 6-game losing streak.
Nah, I don't think they lose to the Hornets or the Timberwolves.
They could take a lot of L's.
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Like it gets
Hornets
crazy.
and Timberwolves, I'm not worried about.
It gets
that at all.
crazy.
Shit, Cat might destroy them for a game though. You know what I'm saying?
Cat is whatever, bro.
Don't do that.
Is whatever. I'm
Well, like I was
I know you
saying-
ain't
Let's
going
not bring up Cat. We be here for
Yeah,
another
we're
30
not.
minutes.
The Bulls have a really bad front court, like, and look, like I mean,
That drink is
lost to the Pelicans,
swear to
lost to
God.
the Bucks, they beat the Raptors, lost to the Suns, lost to the Jazz, lost to the Kings. They beat the Cavs and the Pistons, lost to the Sixers.
Yeah, they got
lost
a
to the
they got a
Bucks,
bad
lost
little
to the Hawks,
stretch.
lost to the Heat, lost to the Grizzlies. Like,
Yeah,
Not
they've had a
good.
bad little stretch. They've had a bad little stretch. When you lose, everybody point out what's wrong with it, but when you win, everybody think you're a good team.
Nah, but they've been losing in a key part of the season. You want to go into the playoffs hot. You
No,
don't
yeah,
want to
I
go
feel
into
you.
the playoffs on a
I-
slump.
I'm
That
with you.
drags over. And,
Yeah, I'm
and
with
to
you.
lose, to get blown out by New Orleans, that's not a good, like that's a game you need. I can understand get blown out by the Bucks. Okay, it's the Bucks. They're the reigning, finals. They're the champs. Like they blow
only
you
have-
out at the
I mean, the Bucks got blown out by the
Yeah, Troy, you
Timberwolves.
struggle
Yeah,
with
but
that
That's
one,
true,
huh?
but it's like
yo,
they probably
Gbaby,
gonna get
and
blown out by the Cavs.
in their last like 25 games, the only 2 good wins that they've had are they beat the Cavs once and the Raptors once. The rest of the teams they beat are ass, and then all the other games they've lost, which include teams that are ass too.
No, yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I agree. Chicago's having a slump. I did not expect this from them. I did not think.
Oh,
And yes, they're having
Yeah,
a slump. What else would you call it?
Yeah, but so
They're
what
playing
leads you to
bad right
believe?
now.
What leads you to believe they would suddenly be able to like win
Hang with the
more,
big boys.
be above 500 for the last 9 games? Like they're not going to.
They can't. If there's only 9 games left, then they're definitely 500 because
Yeah, they're
there's
going
82
500.
games and they're 42 and they've won 42. So they'll definitely be 500.
No.
I don't think they'll win the
I mean,
playoff game.
what leads you to believe that they're going to win more than 5 out of the last 9?
Yeah, 500 in their last 9 games is what it's saying.
I don't mean on the season. I mean for the rest of the season.
In those last games, I think that because their biggest problem, even though they've had a little slump, their biggest problem is that they can't beat the top seeds. So I don't see them beating the
That's
top
because they're
seeds.
playing Tristan Thompson full time.
That's not because of nothing. This
It's
from the
not-
beginning
it's
of
not
the
because of
season, they
that.
couldn't beat top teams. It's not just
Yeah,
that.
like before they got him. So like I said, like they play the Cavs today. We'll see. I don't see them losing to the Knicks, the Wizards, or
Well, the Knicks are a desperate team, so don't
The
sleep
Knicks-
on
Nobody
that
believe in the
game.
Knicks.
I'm not saying
I
they
mean-
believe in them, but the Knicks could
RJ Barrett's been
like, fuck some people seating up at the end of the
balling out.
season, bro.
He's been dropping 30 bombs.
Don't
the
act
past
like
few
teams
years.
don't do that. Don't act like teams don't be like, all right, we
I'm not
out.
saying
Let's
teams
make
do.
sure we get in here and beat this team so we fuck up their seeding.
I feel you. I'm not saying teams don't do that. I don't think New York is like you could say
New
that
York
about the
definitely
Hornets.
do.
I think the Hornets might mess Chicago up.
No,
Like,
Hornets
I can
trying to
see
get
that.
in. Michael
I can see
Jordan
that,
trying to
but
get in.
I'm not.
The
He
Hornets'
wanna be
problem
there.
is they can't play defense.
You want to be there. That's what he wants.
That's
to
what
do.
everybody's problem is in the bottom 3 seeds. They can't play defense.
You guys ready to get to this point guard tier list?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's gonna be a lot of nastiness in here today. I zoomed in already. Is that good? Or do I need to zoom in some
Zoom in
more?
a little bit more.
I hope Jamal Murray lands on me. That's all I care about.
Trey.
Jamal Murray.
I
is
knew
not
Six was
somebody-
gonna say that shit.
Jamal Murray is
Trey.
not going to be.
Oh, I
somebody
changed it soon as I asked. Soon as I asked BooWop, I'm gonna take this this overlay off real quick, BooWop, so we can see your face.
I'll go first.
Nah, I got the list already. So we got best star, best just being the best point guard, superstar. I didn't want to put superstar, whatever. Average, below average, and trash. Don't forget, chat. Play along with us. All right. So the no bias, Gbaby. No bias. All right.
Yes.
All right. The order is David, Trent, BooWop, GK, Gbaby. That's the order. All right. So first off, we got David with Luka Doncic.
Oh, come on, man. Best. Come on, man. You already know.
Trent, you got John Wall. If you guys don't want to rank somebody, that's fine. We could just go to the next one.
And I'm sorry, this is currently right. Like
This,
Yeah,
I think this is
Let me get
current.
that. Can I get that?
Okay.
All right, so Darius Garland, Trent.
But see, that's the thing though. I don't want to put him like average because I don't think he average. I don't. I'm gonna put
He
him.
can be at the end of star.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a star. Put him a star. Yeah.
I feel like the second tier.
Jaren Suggs,
Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs. Yeah, BooWop.
Below.
I'm gonna say Suggs average.
Yeah, average. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, somebody's.
Bodan, GK. Bodan Bogdanovic. Or whatever.
No,
I said
that
his
is
name
Malcolm
totally wrong.
Brogdon.
I said his name totally. And I noticed it right away. As it was coming out, I was like, that is not his name. GK.
I mean, has he been playing? Is he even considered a point guard? Like,
He's playing. Yeah, he's a point guard. He plays
He's on this
yeah.
point
He's playing is that he just missed the Achilles. His Achilles always injured.
Come on.
Wait, who's that?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, yeah.
I said Bogdanovic.
uh,
Listen, I'm sick. I'm under the weather, so forgive me. If you want to go to the next player, GK, you
I
can.
think the third tier is fine.
Average, behind or in front of Suggs?
Who was that? Brogdon?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Put him in front.
We got Gbaby with
Behind Luka. That's John Morant, right? Behind Luka.
that looks like a young ass John Morant.
Yeah, that's why I was like, but yeah, right behind him.
Troy doesn't watch the Pacers, Garb. No, I do watch the Pacers. I know who he is from the Bucks. Stop playing with me. My brain went somewhere else. Leave me alone, Garb. Michael Conley, David.
Oh, come on, man. You already know Jazz man over here. He average though.
Behind, in front of Suggs.
Oh, he in front of Suggs, man.
Malcolm Brogdon's in front of Mike Conley.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's
Okay,
just get to the
okay.
list.
It's
Kyle
not nasty. I
Lowry,
just wanted to know.
Kyle Lowry, Trent.
This season, he's like this season, he's like he like average, bro.
In front of, behind.
He average.
Yeah.
Michael.
Put him on.
Oh shit!
It's all right, guys. By the end of the basketball season, Troy will know how to read better. I promise.
Oh man.
Behind.
I'm not even reading. So what are you talking about?
Behind
I'm not reading off enough.
Only reason why.
All right. I can't save you then.
Oh man. What do you say, Trent? I'm sorry. My brain is fumbling. Behind Conley?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I can't wait till
Fred Van Vliet, BooWop.
Ooh. I'm gonna put Fred on
the star joint.
He's gotta be.
He ain't in front of Garland though. I put him behind Garland.
We gotta give Fred some flowers, man.
Deloading. GK.
Who?
Deloading.
D'Angelo Russell.
Nobody knows his nickname. That's just funny as hell to me. Every time
I know exactly who he was talking about. Nah,
Who
deloading,
is that?
absolutely. Deloading, absolutely.
Russell, where you putting him?
Put him.
Damn, these are old pictures. They got Lonzo in the Lakers uniform.
They definitely old pictures. I couldn't find a fresher version. Sorry. I looked for like 20, 30 minutes.
Put him. Shit, man. I'm sorry. Put him in front of Fred, I guess.
Ooh, this season, that's crazy.
Jamal Murray, Gbaby.
Oh, we doing this season? I forgot. Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, he's injured, right? So you want to leave him out?
Yeah. I think we should.
I would have put him in the same spot regardless, but because I know what he does regular season. He's a point guard.
Who is this?
Nah, skip that, man.
That's Josh Hart.
That is Josh Hart, right?
Yeah, it is Josh Hart.
That's Josh Hart.
I know my basketball guys.
Is that Josh Giddey?
I don't know who this is.
I can't see who is it. Is that the Thunder?
That's Josh. Nah.
That's Josh
Hart.
That's Josh Hart from college.
Reggie
Jackson. The way he's been playing this year, put him in front of Malcolm Brogdon. Without PG and Kawhi, that he belongs at the top of that.
Kemba Walker, from what we saw this year, we're ranking him. He played this year.
Trash.
I knew he was.
David is on you.
Hey. Oh yeah. This year, yeah, trash, man. Yeah, this year.
I do want to let y'all know Jamal Murray would have been on star right in front of Fred VanVleet.
I would agree with you.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Who got this guy?
Yo, Troy, can you actually put D'Angelo right behind Fred? Just switch him around.
We hold on, give me a second.
He says below average.
Below average?
He's low-key trash, but that's fine.
Who that shooter?
And Garb, if you didn't know, I'm a fan. That's all. I watch. I'm getting names messed up. That's fine. You can pick on me. I'm not mad. Call me what you want. Now I'm gonna get this name wrong. LaAngelo Ball. Mess with me if you want, Garb. Mess with me if you want.
Troy's stupid.
LaMelo Ball. BooWop.
Oh, LaMelo is. He's a star.
Ooh,
he's a star, and I'm gonna put LaMelo behind Garland in front of Fred.
That's not a bad spot. I like it.
Derrick Rose.
He hurt, man. It ain't kind of fair.
You want to leave him out?
How many games did he play this year? He played enough, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, but he's currently not.
I ain't seen him play this year.
He's currently not playing. So
I respect that, Garb.
Anything like.
I love it. Bring it, Garb. I love it. So he's not playing Cunningham.
Is Kemba still playing?
I
said we ranked him off as the games he played.
Kemba benched.
So then what? Oh, okay. All right.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't really think.
No, that's fine. It's not that serious.
It's on GK. If GK don't want to rank him, you don't have to. If you guys want to go back and rank him.
Who am I ranking now?
K Cunningham. I know his name, Garb.
What average?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would disagree with you, Trent, but Jalen Suggs is there, so I have to.
Yeah.
Because Jalen Suggs is right there, so I was like, yeah, I have to now.
Yeah.
Cade.
You think he below?
I think both of them are.
I think he has. I mean, oh shit. He's. I mean, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is way better than him this year. So
I love you,
put him
guard.
behind Shai.
Who?
Behind Shai.
That ain't Shea. That's
wait, what?
I can't
That's
see it. I
Dennis
thought that
Schroeder.
was-
I'm a casual though, Garb.
I can't see it. It's too little.
Cade isn't better than
That's Cade Cunningham.
We're ranking him on the games he played. Lonzo Ball, Gbaby.
Oh, it's on me. Put him. Oh, do I want to do Lonzo like that? Because I don't. If we're ranking him on the games he played, put him behind D'Angelo Russell.
And his brother is
Whoa.
in front of him.
Whoa.
Bro, get out of here, yo.
Damian Lillard.
He's not playing.
David, ranking him on the games he played.
That's why if we're ranking him on the games he played, Lonzo Ball was a star point guard. Everybody was like, Lonzo fits great with them. Lonzo
Yeah, no,
was a great
I agree.
I'm not-
I agree, Gbaby.
I disagree. I don't give.
You said
I don't look at.
you said Lillard.
Lillard.
He wasn't himself this year, but I'm gonna still give him the respect and on average. Yeah.
Listen, do you know the hate we would get if we didn't put Damian Lillard in our point guard list? You're crazy.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving for the games he played, Trent.
In front of Ja.
Did y'all just put Damian Lillard?
You said in
as
front of
average?
Ja?
Yeah.
Chris
I
Paul,
wouldn't put Dame at average.
BooWop.
Yeah, Damon average is fucking disgusting.
But he ain't played that many games this year though. So, I mean, yeah.
Lonzo not a star.
He's
Chris
not even on
Paul.
this list of points.
Is
per
that
game.
is that Kyrie in front of Ja?
Yes, that's what Trent just did.
Ooh, that's
We'll
nasty.
get-
Off of
we'll
this
Based
year?
on games he played?
Based on the games he played, that's why I don't agree, but it's
That's
whatever.
nasty.
Oh, that's tough.
I gotta put Chris Paul.
Ja's in the MVP conversation.
of-
Kyrie's not.
I mean,
I'm gonna put him behind Luka, Troy. Put him behind.
Luka.
That's a great spot. That's a great spot, BooWop.
All right, we
I
got
see we here today, BooWop. We here.
GK, Julius Holiday.
Who?
Figure it out. Figure it out.
You mean
Now
Drew?
Figure it out. I said Drew.
He's a Julius.
I
said Julius.
I did not say yes. This did not come out of my mouth. I said Drew Holiday. I stumbled on the Drew part.
I mean,
said
we
Drew
have it
Holiday.
on camera, so I'm
Yeah,
not worried about
right. And you know I love watching tape, GK.
it. Oh my god.
I'm a
Look at this
people in the
list.
chat. One of these weeks, I'm gonna create one of these tier lists for panelists. All right.
Oh my god.
You already know where I'm at. You
I already know.
where I'm at,
I
so I'm
already
not
know.
worried.
All right,
I
he's
already
got to
know
be.
what
He's
you
got to
said.
be in the second tier.
Where?
He's got to be. Wait, who's that all the way in the front?
Darius
Some
Garland.
guy. Some guy that plays basketball.
And then LaMelo.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I said Julius too. I didn't though, but okay, I'm gonna watch it back.
So,
as soon as this
You
ends,
did.
I'm watching
You
it
did,
back.
Troy. I'm not gonna lie. You did say.
I ain't
it.
gonna lie, Drew. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You
It
said
probably
Julius.
sounded like that because I got a hole in my mouth, but I didn't say Julius, bro. I made sure I collected his name in my head before I said it.
Just like you said playoffs the other day, right?
No, that I was wrong on, and I said it afterward. I said I could have not had said it. I could be wrong. This one, I'm 100% positive. I said Drew.
Oh, okay.
That's not gonna age well on the TikTok.
That's fine.
We
We need spicy hot takes anyway. So
put him. Put him ahead of Fred.
That's a good spot.
De'Aaron
This season,
Fox,
Has he been
G-Baby.
hooping like that?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
on both ends when you
He's been
factor
having
in
good
both
ass games
ends.
lately.
Yeah,
G-Baby,
no,
you
he's
got
He's been the second
G-Baby.
best player.
G-Baby, you got the guy who
his
played the
PER
Wolf
is
in
really
Twilight.
good. On defense, he's really good. He's been good.
Okay,
Gbaby,
that's cool. I just don't hear his name much.
Gbaby, you got the guy who played the Fox in Twilight.
Oh, cool. So, dang, let me look at this list because Dame being on average is crazy to me.
I gotta
So,
change. after this shit.
Listen, you know you get one.
Yeah,
chance at the end.
that'll be the change. So I'm not gonna. You can put De'Aaron Fox because I don't think he's been playing like Reggie Jackson and them. I just think the Kings suck, but I think he hoops. So we're gonna put him in front of D'Angelo Russell since we're doing this season.
I ain't mad at that.
That's a good spot. Oh, yeah.
Ben was skipping. All right, David, you got Westbrook.
Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. Oh my gosh.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Julius is going on this season for fucking Roddy Ice.
Yo, this is wild, yo.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all gonna make me have to defend Westbrook? I don't like that.
I really hope not.
It's on
I
David,
don't
right?
Let me see. He's top 5 in assists.
He's literally playing his same career averages, just 2 less points. He's shooting his career average. It's just he's playing with LeBron and they're not living up to expectations, and he's the easy scapegoat since Kevin Durant got to Golden State.
Come on, David. Make me proud, G. I know you got it in you. You ain't gotta go hard.
But you can't be disrespectful.
Please don't be
this is oh my god. I wanna say
Come on, man.
he in front of Lillard.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I can go there with you.
Yeah.
I can go there with you.
Good. That's perfect.
Trent, you got Steph Curry.
Has Lillard not been playing, or like
he played enough to get him voted?
I don't know why we still stuck on Lillard. Steph Curry, Trent.
because I can't find him on any stat lists and stuff.
No, he's played enough. He played I think until the new year, and then I think he got hurt like a month before All-Star break.
Hey, BooWop, you got Devontae Murray.
Who put Steph right there?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Who went on Steph?
Trent.
Okay.
Devontae Murray. DeMonte.
Yeah. I got DeJounte Murray
Doing it on purpose now.
in front of Darius Garland.
DeJounte, if you're watching, I'm so sorry.
That is
man.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not
It's
mad
either
at
one or
that.
two for me, so that's a great
GK,
spot.
you were the one that told me to make it my thing. Now it's my thing. Even the
No,
chat.
yeah, no,
like
it is funny. Yeah.
All right, Trey Youngins.
Yeah, this gonna be interesting right here.
GK.
This is interesting.
I know he got Trae Young here with that Knicks hat on.
This is gonna be
he's
interesting
gonna put
right
him-
here.
Depending on where he puts him, that might be my move. So
Troy is an asshole.
Yes. Devontae Murray. Yes.
Okay.
Trey Youngington.
Oh wow.
Trey Young.
So currently, amongst all point guards, Trae Young has the #1 player efficiency rating. No, I'm not.
I low-key
doing that.
hate
I'm not-
I low-key
I'm not
hate the
doing that.
PER thing because PER makes people look a lot better than what they really are, aka Karl Anthony Towns.
Stop saying his. That was like of all people.
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Listen,
That's
every
why I
time you
don't
say his
like-
name, you add 20 minutes to the show.
See, I think
Okay, I'm sorry.
I want to put him. So this is hard because I want to put him ahead of Kyrie, but behind Ja. Just put him behind Ja.
All right. Shea Gildress Alexander. Gbaby. Did I say that one right, Garb?
So he's a star. It's just where I want to put him. I'm looking at Fred through LaMelo. Because I don't.
Shay?
Yeah, because I don't think he's been better than DeJounte or Darius this year. It's LaMelo, Fred, and Drew where I'm trying to figure out where I want to put him.
Now
Yeah, where he has him right now is
You wild.
probably there, but I might put him under Fred VanVleet.
What?
No, you can't
Oh
do that.
man, this is
You said put
he
him under.
he
I'm
ain't done
still
yet. He ain't
still
done yet.
there.
Yeah, he ain't
I
done
don't
yet.
know because I know he's in OKC, but I also know he's very talented. But I can't tell you much. So
Perfect spot.
I mean, he's
That's
he's
the
averaging
perfect
24 and 6.
That's
like,
what I feel.
That's the
That's the
perfect spot.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
He's
about
the
to say
best
that's
young
that's
star.
tough. That's
He's
tough. That's
not 5
tough.
and 12.
I mean, y'all can move him, but I just think Darius this
You put
season
him
I
where you
think
want to,
Darius
though,
is
G.
playing better. Yeah,
Put him where you put him.
right behind Darius Garland.
All right. So same order we're gonna go. You get one move because we're not ranking John Wall, Murray, whoever that guy is, Derrick Rose and Ben Simmons. All right.
Wait,
So
who is the third guy?
I said it was Josh Hart.
That's who it looks
It
like.
is
That's
Josh
who it looked like
That's
to me.
Josh Hart. That's Josh
I
Hart.
got called a casual, whatever, because I thought that was Josh Hart. So turns out I was right. Garbage fisted. So David, what's your one move? Everybody gets one move. We're gonna go in order. David, what's your one move?
My one move.
This is gonna get nasty.
Oh, Mike in front of Brogdon. My fault. Yeah,
You said who?
Mike Conley in front
in front
of.
of Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah,
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Trent,
Can you please put Dame a star? Just put him at the end just because he got hurt.
can I put who?
Dame is
Dame
a star.
Star.
Because him and Westbrook should not. Hell no. No.
BooWop.
Um,
So why you call me a casual then? Damn, Garb.
I want to move Steph Curry.
How low though?
Trent, you put Steph at number
Behind
1?
Ja. Behind Ja.
Dang.
GK.
I get it, but dang, that's tough.
Casual. I can say it now.
I get it. I don't got a problem with it.
I get it, but that's tough. Like
Yeah, no.
Steph Curry, the 5th best point guard this year. Crazy.
Luka won. I mean, but Luka is an MVP, 5th in MVP, so.
I don't think Kyrie should be in front of Steph, though. That's the
I
problem.
don't think he should either.
Yeah,
And it's-
yeah.
I'm just debating
That's
on
who
what
I'm gonna
wanna do.
move. I think.
Cap.
Wait, Gbaby, you said you were gonna move Kyrie?
No, go ahead. I got a
Well, because
couple
I'll
things
move
that I
somebody
wanna
else
make.
if you wanna.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Then how many games Ja missed?
17.
Where was Kyrie in front of Jared?
He was behind Ja. No, he was in front of Ja. Yeah, you had him right.
He missed 17 games.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Grizzlies 15-2 without him.
Yeah, what? Talk somebody.
Because Steph Curry was like 4 before he got hurt. So
Man, they looking like my Jazz from last year. Too.
you're a Jazz fan.
I'm a Jazz fan. Yeah.
That's tough. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you because your team is never
Hey,
winning
GK,
anything.
me and you both hit the mute button at the same time. Who you say you moving?
I'm just trying to see everybody. It's so small, I can barely see it.
See,
Ain't no Steph slander, Roddy.
Yeah, this season. I mean,
we're just going off this season, Roddy, not all time.
yeah,
His numbers are down all across the board as far as scoring the ball.
but he's still doing it at a very great level. It's just for his
doing
standards,
it.
it's not what it was.
That's the problem with it, G.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, he shoots more threes than twos. So if you do that and your threes come down, that's the whole purpose of him shooting more threes than twos. He gets more points per shot. But if he's not getting that, that's his advantage.
No,
You don't have that advantage right now.
For sure. I'm with you 100%. It's just like when you hear it out loud, that's crazy.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just a testament to the young great guards they got.
Reggie Jackson
sure.
needs to drop down. Can you tell me? Can you tell me who's next to him?
Why is Russ number 1 out of all these shits?
Mike Conley's next to him. Russ is better than
Wait,
All of them.
that's-
Yeah, he better
hold
than
on.
yeah,
all of them.
but Kyle Lowry where he is to me is a little crazy.
I think him and Mike Conley's like right there because they.
Wait, who's in that row?
I'm not
I can't
mad.
see.
I'm not mad at it.
It's Russ, Reggie Jackson, Mike Conley, Malcolm Brogdon, Kyle Lowry, and Jalen Suggs in that order.
Well, this is off this season though. Like, I mean, like,
Hey, David, who'd you rather have, Mike Conley or Russ on the Jazz?
oh, Russ.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
A lot of teams want Russ
So
as their
wait.
point guard. They just
I'm
don't
sorry.
know
Who's
it.
next to Kyle? Who's to the right of Kyle Lowry?
Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs.
And I ain't gonna lie
So
to
he's
y'all.
definitely going to go behind Larry. I'm just trying to see if he's going to go behind Suggs.
That's crazy. I feel like that's very disrespectful to what
Just
Reggie
put him
Jackson
behind
has been doing
Larry.
this year.
That's wild.
That's
Put him behind
crazy.
Larry.
Wait, who?
Reggie Jackson behind who?
Kyle
Lowry.
Lowry.
Oh, that's
Lowry.
wild.
What?
That's wild.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's nasty. That's
I think that's
Right.
very disrespectful to what they've been doing on the Clippers with no PG and no Kawhi and how he's been hooping. That's crazy.
They in the
But we're
playoffs
going.
too.
They're playing right here, right in front of the Lakers, right behind the Wolves.
That's tough.
I mean, yeah, that's great, but
What's your reasoning, GK?
He's the number one option on a team that was not prepared to lose Kawhi and Paul George.
40th in assists, like
You going
Not like-
Okay.
51st in points. He's only got a 12.7 player efficiency rating. Like, it's not good. Like,
So then, what is Kyle Lowry and
Because Kyle Lowry's field goal shit is shit.
yeah, like what has Kyle Lowry been doing? How
That's
many
why I have
points
Kyle
a
Lowry
season
as
is this?
He
Like, if
he
we're
has
going that
some
route-
power, yeah, for real.
If we're going that route, like I'm
Right.
just find
Like,
out.
Kyle Lowry is shooting 42% from the field.
He playing
Off
like
13
shit
points.
right now.
So he's got 7.7, so that's cool. But he is shooting terrible right now.
That shit is dog shit. But,
Damn, 42%.
yeah, I mean, if you looking at his field goal, he's always been shooting like that though. So
Facts.
that's that's the norm for him now. So
It is the norm. That's why I don't be understanding why people tripping on Westbrook. He's shooting the same shit. He always.
Yeah, he's career averages. He's just 2 points off.
I'm gonna tell you
How many assists does Reggie Jackson average?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Four.
at best.
What was you about to say?
I low key think Cade Cunningham is a budding star.
that's
yeah, he is.
why I was gonna go. With.
Yeah, K. I don't know why K was. If Jalen Suggs is on average, K Cunningham needs to be.
Yeah,
on average
easy.
too. Easy.
Easy.
So, but is that more egregious than Kyrie being ahead of John Steph? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's definitely a crime too.
Yeah. So honestly,
I mean, I want.
what is Trey Young 29-9? I know they team losing, but they right there.
I was gonna say I would put Kyrie behind Trey.
Yeah,
honestly.
I am because they're basically right there in record. And Trey is like 27-9, so Kyrie should be at the end.
Kyrie.
All right,
Suggs is
GK,
good.
do that thing for our listeners. Can you see?
I can't.
All right, Gbaby, take it away.
I got you. For those listening on Apple and Spotify, our NBA PG tier list at best in order, we have Luka, Chris Paul, John Morant, Steph Curry, Trey Young, and Kyrie Irving. For the star tier, we have DeJounte Murray, Darius Garland, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LaMelo Ball, Drew Holiday, Fred VanVleet, De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, Lonzo Ball, Damian Lillard. In average, we have Russell Westbrook, Mike Conley, Malcolm Brogdon, Kyle Lowry, Reggie Jackson, Jalen Suggs. Below average is Dennis Schroeder and Cade Cunningham. And trash is Kemba Walker.
That's the list. Any more comments? Anybody want to get anything off?
Cade
should not be there.
Average. And
I thought that was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's why, because all I saw was a Thunder jersey.
And I don't think Lonzo is a star. I think he average. I just think he's selling in his role.
Nah,
I think he's a star because I think
can't call him no star.
I think they would have a better record and they wouldn't be 0 and whatever if they had
agree.
him at this point.
I agree.
Wait, BooWop, if
Hey, J.M. Sims, he wasn't on this list. I tried to find a more like accurate list, but they just added everybody: shooting guards, point guards.
So
we'll do that later.
So are there 15 other point guards you'd rather have on your team before you'd have Lonzo Ball be your point guard?
15.
If I'm starting a team, yes. If I'm just filling a piece, no.
Right, because
he's starting a team and filling a piece.
Thank you for stopping by.
But like, if for example, like I'll just use my team.
Wait,
if I have Jokic, Lonzo would be a great point guard for what I want.
Absolutely, but that's what I mean by it. I'm just saying Lonzo is a role player. Like he's not a. I don't think Lonzo will ever be an all-star in the league.
So you don't think Lonzo could like average 20 and 10?
No.
Okay.
No.
20 and 10 is wild.
20 and 10, 20 and 10.
I'm just curious.
Maybe like 16 and 10 or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah. If he would have to be on the team where he's truly like the best player to dominate the ball kind of to do that. I don't think he could do that with the team he's on right now. That's why I say he's excelling in his role. What he's asked to do, play defense, move the ball around. Yes.
Great on ball defender. Yeah.
Defender. So what he's asked to do, it's kind of like Ben Simmons, right? With Ben Simmons, if he actually played with Kyrie and KD, like what he does best is going to transfer over there versus how it looked in you know what I'm saying, in Philly.
In Philly, yeah.
So what's holding him back from being above average?
I didn't say. I mean, okay, he's average, but to be on the star level, he would at least have to be to me, a better scorer. He would have to at least get into the 18, 19 point range or something like that for me. Or he can do it the Rondo way, where he's in the 10 plus assists, but he's like 13, 14 points, whatever. Long as he has to be an elite passer as far as the stats, or somewhat of a decent scorer, and still be a combo guard as far as defense and giving you the little bit of both and knocking down that three. Definitely knocking down that three.
So one more question then. Do you think he is physically capable and talented enough to do that, and you just need to get the production, or do you think like he doesn't even have it in him?
Now that I don't think. I definitely think he got it in him. I just think it's tough. Because
he's on the court.
He got to stay healthy, and then and on top of that, he would have to be put in a situation, in my opinion, where he's back,
where he's allowed to do that.
Exactly.
Okay, but if he was to be put in that situation, you think he could?
Possibly. It's I don't know how much impact it would have, though. You know, like I really think if Lonzo is your number one option, you're probably going to be a shitty team. I'm just being real.
No, that's fair. Okay.
All right. Sorry. So I got a question for you guys. So we all know that over the course of the history of the NBA, there have been players that have come in that were really good. They were projected to be the next coming of whoever, Michael, Bron, whoever, but injury derailed their careers. So the question is to you guys, which one of those players, the Grant Hills, the Brandon Roys, the Sam Bowies, which one of those players do you guys think, if they had a fully healthy career, would be in today's GOAT conversation?
Oh,
who's going first, or does it matter?
Don't matter to me.
You can go.
All right, I'll go off the rip. Penny Hardaway, because I don't think GOAT. Because I think if he was able to stay healthy and stuff. If we're just looking at everybody, I feel like out of like all those people, I feel like he might have had the best chance to probably do the same thing Kobe did. Like the same thing. Like not like in the sense like, not in the sense like because obviously Kobe was the carbon copy of like Michael Jordan. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the way he played and all that. But I think like that Penny Shaq duo. Like, I feel like he could have still, like, if he was healthy, I feel like I'm trying to explain it in a way because I wasn't born, so I don't know the exact timeline, but, like, I don't see how he wouldn't have been able to still run. Because when did he get hurt? When was, like, the first injury where that, like, derailed him?
He got hurt the year after Shaq left.
It was after, okay, because, like, I was kind of thinking like if it was like when Shaq was there, and if he would have stayed, then like I feel like they could have easily done the same thing. But even if it was the year after, I think if Penny Hardaway is still a top level player, somebody would have played with him. Somebody like Kobe. Kobe is a lot of people's top 3, and he played with Shaq for a good majority of that, and then he went on his own. I think Penny would have been in that same trajectory, like where he would have had a top level player, won some chips, won his own. Like I don't know the exact timeline, but I feel like Penny Hardaway, if he didn't get hurt, he would have had the best chance to have more of the accolades that help push him to that GOAT level conversation, in my opinion.
I hear you, but man, that's tough for me to see it.
Yeah, I get it's tough, but I didn't want to be basic with the other one.
No, I hear you, but I just think Penny just
This one?
not that guy either. I don't have a problem with Penny. I just think him and Shaq, I don't know if they would have never won a title. I don't know. Honestly, they went to the finals and they got swept. Like they was not like they was young, I guess, but still.
Yeah, I would have just put it on young.
I still think that Kobe was a better player for Shaq than Penny was. Like you needed that guy that can. Penny was a pass first player. He could score, but at his heart, he was a pass first player. I think you needed a closer, and that's what Kobe was.
Was he when they had who's that old boy that dropped like 30 assists in a game? He wasn't
Scott Skiles. He wasn't. That's why they
he
drafted
wasn't
him. He was at the tail end of his career. That's why they drafted him.
Oh, okay. I don't know the exact timeline again. I wasn't born, so
yeah, I know. But go ahead, Juice. I mean, Trent.
I mean, I'm biased as hell because I'm a Houston fan. I'm gonna say T-Mac.
I was gonna say T-Mac too, but
I was gonna say
go ahead.
That kills all of you because you can't name the same player.
We've seen his peak or whatever, but he never had. I don't think did he ever have a full season?
Oh yeah, he had a lot of them.
He had a lot of
He had them.
Yeah.
He had them. But like, I'm just saying,
he played 70 plus games. I want to say like 8 or 9 times.
I'm just saying, like, he went through a whole bunch of injuries and shit, even with his dual partner with Yao Ming. I just felt like, and his game, because even Kobe said he could do what he could do, but he was just bigger. So, I just think that out of all
defense, couldn't play defense. That was his biggest problem.
Probably, yeah. But I think out of all of them, I think it'd be T-Mac. Honestly,
I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is nasty, but I would say Larry Bird. If Larry Bird don't injure his back, I don't know how long he plays because his numbers are great as far as averages, but like his totals, that's what hurt him in a lot of the conversations. But if he would have played a little longer, who's to say he don't win, another ring or two? So I would say a guy like Larry Bird, because he already fit the bill. To me, he was already putting his stamp down as one of the best ever. But
when did he retire?
Huh?
When did he retire, or when did he get hurt?
Yes, yes.
He hurt the back. I think he hurt the back. I want to say 88, 89. Like he was never the same though.
Yeah, he was never the same once that.
And then when did he retire?
92, right after the Dream Team shit, or right before it, something like that.
Around that time.
Played one or two most.
Oh, damn! I just forgot about somebody. Damn.
Okay, well, if you said that's the reason why, it's because he was hurt, so he wasn't the same after that. Then I get where you're coming from.
Are we down to David and GK?
Yeah, BooWop just brought up Larry, so I'm gonna say something after everybody go.
I mean, honestly, for real, this dude had a pretty good career, but like he had like injury history through. He has a crazy injury history, and that's Grant Hill. And dude was a dog, yeah. Like the stuff that we see Braun do and all that, dude was a dog. He was a 7-time All-Star and everything, but like
they
I feel like
anointed him as like the next GOAT, right? Like when he came out, they tried to anoint him as like he's gonna be the one.
He was like that.
I don't like it though.
Grant Hill, I'm not gonna hold you. He was a dog, son. He was nasty, but it just.
He was really well polished all around, like his all around.
Yeah, dude was. He was the third pick of what 94, 95, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The third pick, and like I don't know, like even though he made 7 All Stars, I felt like he could have been like a 15-time All Star or something like that. But
How
dude
many
was a
All
very
NBAs?
probably like I would say like
5.
about like 5, 6, yeah, like
What?
yeah. I
5 what?
mean,
All
all
NBA.
NBAs.
Yeah, he made 5.
He
But
made 5.
but the problem with just like him and just like T-Mac, these guys were not
Don't
great.
play defense.
They don't
Yeah.
play defense.
Mhm.
Grant Hill never made an all defensive team. T-Mac never made an all defensive team. And that type of stuff hurts you. Like, far as why Grant Hill never got out the first round. Never.
Yeah.
As the best player on this team, he never got out the 1st
Mhm.
round.
Mm.
Like he had a sports hernia. Like
And he played.
That's nasty. That sports hernia shit. That shit is not to play with.
He played every game basically his first 5 years, 6 years.
Mhm.
Never
And
averaged
after that, it was like tough.
averaged over 25 points one time in his career.
hmm
One time.
So I was right. So he made So he made 7. He made 7 All Stars. But like yeah, like you said though. Let me see. Did he make any? He made All NBA one time.
No, he made
Yeah.
it 5 times.
It was
This is-
probably All NBA first team one time.
Yeah, he
Oh yeah,
fouled
All
them.
NBA. Yeah. It says first team in '97, and then a 4. Yeah, second team he made it 4 times. Co-rookie of the year. Who was that? Who was he co-rookie of the year? Jason
J.
Kidd or
Kidd.
something like that. J. Kidd, right?
Yeah. Kid.
And after that, his resume that's it. Like he had 17,000 points.
That's a good
What's
pick.
that?
That's a great
7
D-Rose.
7. That's it. Yeah.
JM Sim, that's a great pick. GK on you. Who you got?
Well, I mean, I wanted to mention Yao, but he's not who I really had in mind. But real quick, like I believe once Yao got drafted, I think they made the playoffs like every year but one until he got hurt, and then he got hurt, and then he never came back. He basically got hurt, had to get foot surgery, tried coming back, and then couldn't come back because he hurt the same time. But yeah, no, Yao was dope. But who I really wanted to say was Len Bias.
Len Bias out of Maryland. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's a good
Len
pick.
Bias.
Len-
He was a monster. He was like 6'8", 6'9". He was dope.
He was
And
a
then,
big, right? Yeah.
He got drafted and then he OD'd on cocaine like the night of the draft or something like.
Who
That's not funny.
That's not funny, G.
That's not funny at all.
Hey, damn.
Well, because they say
who
Len
was
Bias
who-
type of night.
Who,
That's what I say. I'm gonna have a Len
tough.
Bias type of night.
Yeah, he's wilding.
That's tough, G.
You on that?
I don't even know who that is, to be
When
honest.
if a person was left on the hill, that GK, that is you.
Anyway, Len's my guy.
wasn't he gonna go to Boston?
Yeah, he got
Yeah, he was
drafted.
like going to Boston.
The Celtics
Mhm.
drafted
No,
him,
wait,
yeah.
real quick.
Him and Bird would have been. Oh, Bird was on his way out, right?
Yeah, no, I think
No, he wasn't on his way out.
No,
What year was that?
Was it the same year Jordan was gonna get drafted? Like it was.
It
him
was
and
the
Jordan?
year after.
After Drew.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
was
okay.
them
I'm
two,
wild.
right?
I'm
It
wild.
was them two.
Okay.
Yeah, I know exactly who you talk about.
It was
Never
like
mind.
87. It was like 87.
86,
And, no,
86, I think.
Another
okay,
pick?
86. No, but
Len
yeah,
Bias out of Maryland. Yeah.
Troy, you finna go?
Len was about to be that guy. Like he was gonna be real good.
Troy, you finna pick?
I don't know, man.
I was going Grant Hill. That's when I thought of it. I was like,
Thinking, because when
Grant was that guy.
because another one popped in my head, because BooWop said Larry Bird, I thought of Magic.
That's a good one too. I was thinking Magic too.
Because he caught like,
He could
because people always say,
the same things. Yeah, the same thing.
people always talking about, oh, Jordan played Magic with age. Before the year, nigga had he won MVP or some shit like that.
Back-to-back years.
Like literally won MVP. And
He was
who never knows, he come back. I don't know, get somebody on their team, they can get another ring or some shit.
Exactly.
Now it'd be like what?
Yeah.
That would be like what, 6-1?
That would have been 6 for him.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
yeah,
Bro.
he could have just extended him being the all-time greatest point guard.
I would
already.
say Sam Bowie too. Sam Bowie would have been in the GOAT conversation for centers if he could have not broke his legs 4 times.
I don't know how you break your warm up, bro, on a jump shot.
2 times. 2 times he broke it in warm up.
I was going to say Bill Walton.
Bill Walt too is a good pick.
I'm not gonna lie, he got the worst
because of how dirty he was in college.
Who?
Bill Walton.
No, Bill Walton won the title in his second year.
Second year.
Well, he got like I think he got like 2 rebounding titles, a block champion. He
only got an MVP.
MVP, got a lot of accolades within his first 2-3 years, and then he just get hurt. So that's a guy to me that I think he got 2 rings because he won one with the Celtics.
He won one with the Blazers, right?
Yep.
He won one on the Blazers.
Yeah, he was the finals MVP. So just think of that type of resume, like. But I still feel like if he's in the Hall of Fame, based off of his trajectory, Derrick Rose should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, 100. All right.
Question.
Bill Walton got 6,000 points.
Yeah. Derrick Rose got double that. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Derrick still has a little bit of time to like help himself, but
I got to cut one for you guys.
He's playing.
Let's do it.
This one's a little different. GK has been a part of this one, but it's duos again.
GK. Wait, we forgot one person, Brandon Roy too. I don't know if anybody.
I said Brandon Roy.
I ain't know what to say about that.
Pushing it. Ralph Sampson is going in my opinion.
Danny Granger is an underrated pick. That guy.
But as the GOAT, but as the GOAT.
I don't know. It depends on where.
Not as the GOAT. Because if you go down that road, then you gotta say like you'd have to say like Sean Livingston and stuff like that, but not as the GOAT, So
Sean Livingston had that stage.
So this cut one is a duo. GK has been a part of one of these, but it's not a traditional duo. I made the duos up, so I just switched some players around and I teamed them up. So you're gonna tell me which one would you cut out of the 4 I made, all right?
I feel like
so
are gonna fight.
We got Luka Doncic and Karl Anthony Towns, Trae Young and Rudy Gobert, Zach LaVine and John Collins, and Donovan Mitchell and Anthony Davis.
Oh, these are so nasty.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for this one. Y'all got me fucked up.
Cut one duo. This is easy.
Cut one duo.
It's easy
LaVine and Collins. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think even though I think that could be underrated.
It's underrated, but they gotta go.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah.
Wait. Who's getting? Who's?
He said LaVine and Collins.
LaVine and John Collins.
They both look.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
You can both get a pick and roll crazy on that shit. They both can shoot. I don't know. It's hard, but it ain't hard.
Is they better than Anthony Davis and Donovan Mitchell?
Honestly,
you better not say Luka and Karl Anthony Towns. You better not say
Nah. Luka will carry him.
So the only one for me is would I keep them over Trae and Gobert? And I don't know. I think
I'm looking at the Donovan and Davis, and I'm just like,
no, Donovan. Come on.
Yes, Taz. AD is healthy.
I think it's got to be either Trae and Gobert or LaVine and Collins, and then I think BooWop's just going to have to be right because Gobert's like for what he is on defense, and then Trae's offense, I guess.
You just got offense out of LaVine and Collins. That's all you got.
I'll cut LaVine and Collins, but I don't want to.
So who would you?
Honestly,
like who's next?
Don't you do it, G?
No, I want to hear it.
Donovan and Davis is next for me.
They want you. They want you to say Luka so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Luka will carry. I don't
like
Donovan.
Oh, look at the.
Why don't you like Donovan?
I just don't. I'm just like,
Look, hold on, guys. Yeah, we got Ronnie Ice. Hold on, guys. We got Ronnie Ice saying LaVine, Roddy. Thank you, GK. Taz said sadly LaVine and Collins, and Garvin Fister said LaVine and Collins.
It's because as a duo, that's not scary.
Just offense.
On offense it's scary. On defense, it's like
you can't.
But like Donovan and Davis doesn't scare me either.
And I don't think
but LaVine and Collins aren't going to stop Donovan and Davis. They might be able to score on them, maybe, but they're not going to be able to stop them.
And
I don't think any duo is stopping anybody. Like Towns ain't stopping nobody.
But that's what it's going to come down.
But he has a better chance of stopping them than Collins does.
Like
You talking about some of the most unguardable players?
but that's what it's gonna come down to. Somebody gonna have to lock somebody up, and I don't
Yeah.
see
And I think
Keenan Collins doing that at all.
Yeah. They're the worst one. That's why I go next to Donovan and AD because I don't think Donovan is locking up any of those.
Yeah,
guys.
Donovan's not that great on
He's
I don't
six.
think
He's
Donovan
6
is-
foot.
Neither is Trey though.
That's fine. Like I'm not.
But
I don't hold
Luka
it
not
against them.
stopping nobody.
Hey,
None of them
Sim.
But
guys.
Luka's
Trey,
big.
Luka's
though,
a bigger
so
body. I'll take it.
yeah.
Luka
Nobody
looking
is
like
picking
me.
Poole and
Luka
Luna.
not
Yeah, that was the
stopping
first team they
Donovan
would have cut.
Mitchell. He not stopping Donovan
Luka's
Mitchell.
length is gonna help him play defense.
Luka fat ankle
Luka.
gonna help him slow
But
down.
I think
when trying to
Levine.
guard
I
that
think
boy.
Levine,
Oh, no, facts. I
Trey,
love
and
John
Luka.
Constantine.
Yeah,
I
same.
think Levine, Trey, and Luka are better scorers than Donovan Mitchell.
He said,
You said Luka. Who
Levine,
else?
Luka, Trey, and Levine, I would say are better scorers than Donovan Mitchell.
he
but
said
I'm
Wiz
cutting-
Poole and Looney. Like that's a good duo.
Yeah, I mean,
He a big Jordan Poole fan, Troy.
I'll give you Trey and I give
mean-
you all those guys, but I just don't think it's like really close. Besides Luka, a little bit to me a little bit more diverse at scoring than all of those guys. If you ask me,
Luka and Trey for sure. I think
Yeah.
Trey.
All right, so let me just prove simple. Let me prove myself right. Throw Jordan Poole and Looney in the mix of names I got you. Who you guys cutting? Okay, Simp. Okay. All right, let's move on. So
Trash.
Nick
We don't
Mack
have
was
to put
supposed to
every
be in the
comment
house
on them.
today, but he had something personal to deal with. This is the debate that he wanted to do, so it's on the dock. We still got to do it. I hope you guys ready. We got the Scottie Pippen versus the Kawhi Leonard debate. It's going to be defense. Like, I mean, we're going to see. So I got some categories, same categories from last episode. I got the order. It's Trent, Gbaby, David, BooWop, and then GK.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm after
granting
Trent.
you to go last, GK, but I'm granting you to go last because I expect you to give me fast answers, okay? That's why I'm letting you go last, all right?
Nah, I'm going.
So
after
That's a good,
Trent.
first
that's a good
round-
strategy. Give me enough time to think about it.
First round, that's what I'm saying. You get me. First round, I'm going to say you guys' name. Second round, you just go when I say the thing. You guys should know it from there. All right, starting with Trent, we got scoring.
Kawhi.
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 Claw easy.
All right, athleticism.
Yeah. Made you think about it.
Nah. Nigga, Scottie Pippen had bounce. So did Kawhi. Fuck.
I've been trying, but he don't stop. What'd you say, Trent?
Damn, these niggas both had bounce, bro. Hold on. Give me like 5 more seconds.
That is a little tougher than that is a little tougher.
I done seen him baptize Karl Malone crazy, but I done seen Kawhi baptize.
And Patrick Ewing.
Shit,
I'm gonna get
Kawhi dunked on my man's last
Is that
year.
Kawhi, Trent?
No. Scotty.
Oh,
I
G-Baby?
give it to Scotty too.
I'm gonna give it to Kawhi.
All right.
Kawhi.
Can I make it a draw or no?
No, it's split right now. It's only 5 of you.
No, I'm saying, can I choose draw?
No. When have you ever been able to choose a
I'll
draw?
I'll choose Kawhi then.
Defense.
I'm so glad you put me after Trent. I'm so glad. So I get to let him be nasty first.
Scotty.
G-Baby?
Kawhi.
Kawhi has 2 defensive player years. Kawhi.
That's true.
The claw?
Yeah.
Hey, Garb, it seems like a good debate to me. GK.
Yeah, I'll choose Claw too.
Clutch.
I'm about to walk that back though. I ain't gonna lie. Clutch? You said clutch? Kawhi.
Kawhi.
It's the claw, man.
Yeah, Claw.
Leadership.
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, hey, that one's easy to me. It's easy to me.
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah, after that Lance Dance shit, yeah, Scotty.
Yeah.
Oh, Kawhi. Yeah.
He fouled.
I'm actually gonna take Pippen on this one.
Oh wow.
Pittman did leave a team that won 155 games.
But almost
he just was a better locker room guy. Everybody talks about he was the real locker room leader of the team. So why not that guy?
Roddy, that's what I'm saying. Like, can Scottie win anything?
I feel you on that, BooWop. That's a great explanation. Makes me.
I thought about that, but I was just like,
but I'm still going Kawhi.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with BooWop too, because like Kawhi was the best player on Toronto, but I don't really think he was like their like leader per se.
So you going?
because of Kyle Lowry.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I don't think he was the guy like directing the commit. Like I don't know the squad
Scottie,
leader.
GK?
You'd say. Yeah, Scottie.
All right,
Scottie's
IQ.
like was a floor general, a playmate, like a point forward. So
Kawhi.
What'd you say?
Baby IQ.
Kawhi.
David.
Kawhi.
It's closer than you think, Trent.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go Scottie.
I thought about it.
I'm interested to know
We'll get to it.
how you
We'll
guys
get
are
to it.
determining like IQ, but I'll go Scottie.
Impact.
Scottie.
Kawhi.
Nickel.
The claw.
Yeah, I'll go Kawhi too.
1-on-1. Now you guys know it's not against each other. It's
Not
just-
against each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one-on-one game.
He said.
Kawhi.
Wow.
Claw.
Claw.
Career.
Oh.
Career.
Should I be a Mars, Gbaby?
I mean, I might.
I'll take you, Scottie, because of the rings.
Somebody gonna do it.
Come on, Trent.
This nigga got two finals. He got 2 rings, 2 finals MVPs. He had 2-time defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Kawhi. Give me Kawhi.
Give me Scottie.
Kawhi, man.
You said Kawhi, David?
Yeah, give me Kawhi, man.
BooWop?
Man.
The claw.
Bruh, it's like I just dug.
Oh shit, I'm dead. GK. And then after GK give you an answer, you guys can discuss.
Oh, you're not going to do better player?
No, I don't
He
know.
just
Do
did
better
career.
players.
Okay.
Career.
Well,
That should
I mean,
sum it
that's
up.
2 different things to me. I would choose opposites.
I keep the same ones because I don't want to be just like, the other,
Hey,
the other
Gbaby,
podcasts that do
casual.
shout out players' choice. I try to stay a little bit away from the topics they use. So I just keep these. So career. So everybody in the chat is taking Kawhi over Scottie.
Personally, I'll choose Kawhi. So I think like whose career would I rather live out? Probably Kawhi.
All right, Roddy said playmaking, so Scottie go win something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we didn't do playmaking, we didn't do better
Yeah.
player. There's like
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff I leave out because other people do it. G, you just
I mean,
gotta live with it. You gotta live
Kawhi
with it.
better than KD.
it doesn't matter if other people do it.
You
That's
gotta
tough.
live with it. Live with it.
That's tough.
Other people talk about basketball, but we still do that. Like, what do you
Live with
mean?
it. Live with it.
Man,
That's
say
all.
Kawhi
That's
better
the
than
end of it.
KD.
Debate the Kawhi and Scottie, please.
I mean, if that's
GK
fine.
get kicked in the neck.
Well, no,
Kawhi
the
can
one
give-
that I was most intrigued about was like, what was your guys' thought process for IQ?
God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
None. I mean, I just like it's kind of the same. It's not
kinda
like,
the same.
well, it's not far.
It's not no
Far
gap
off.
with none of them.
Yeah, it's just.
It's not really a gap for real. Like
It's
I
just
walk
like,
back the defense one though. For sure.
But like Kawhi, I just think
Scottie
Kawhi-
had 10 votes. Kawhi had 35.
Damn.
Shit. Made Scottie look
But like
trash.
I will. I just think I'll take Scottie's career because everybody says the second Scottie got there, they started winning and they started making chips. And without Scottie, Michael Jordan doesn't go 6-0.
Yeah, but
So-
wouldn't that be impact then? That wouldn't be like career.
No,
Yeah.
6 rings career. Like I mean, yeah, Kawhi got the. It's both. I mean, it's both. I picked him for both.
Hold
So-
on.
You don't think Kawhi could have did the same thing that Scottie did?
Oh well, no, that's a different question. I think Kawhi's the better player.
No, I'm saying I'm saying because like I feel like offensively everybody picked Kawhi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Scottie was more of they're different when they get the ball.
He was the point forward. He's the point
They think
forward for
differently.
them.
Yeah, like Kawhi's thinking score, Scottie's thinking playmake.
Right. Not yeah.
I don't think Scottie could do what Kawhi did, and I don't think Kawhi could do what Scottie did. But I think Kawhi still would have won.
Are you speaking from the leadership role of like?
I keep trying to tell y'all. I could put Jimmy Butler back there with Michael Jordan, and they win 6 titles.
And that was kind of going to be my point. Like, I don't think Kawhi does the same thing as Scottie, but they still win. Like,
yeah, they win 9 titles.
You fucking with Kawhi. You fucking with Kawhi. Small.
So wait, BooWop, hold on. So you're saying Scottie costed Mike 3 titles?
I ain't saying he costed. I'm just saying.
I know.
No, the way he's trying to twist the words right now.
The thing, like G was saying though, like the thing about Scottie, they get this notion that as soon as he got there, they just started winning. Like the first series Michael Jordan did win, Scottie Pippen was not even starting. Like they don't talk about that part. He was not a starter. So how much impact did he have? He averaged 8 points.
Scottie won as a Robin and Kawhi won as a Batman. So like,
well, that's because Michael Jordan was the Batman. Ain't nobody about to be a Batman when Michael Jordan.
But even when Michael, so
the only person
the argument, people use.
And then the Spurs, when he wasn't a Batman, and when the Spurs, when he won with the Spurs, he wasn't a Batman. He was very much. Oh,
he was a Robin. Why is a Robin who turned Batman? Scottie is a Robin who stayed Robin.
There is only one player that could have made Michael
Jordan
a Robin, or not even a Robin.
I mean, Scottie was Batman when Jordan wasn't there.
Now who's that?
Shaq.
At that time, absolutely.
Shaq is the only player forcing Michael Jordan to play like Kobe Bryant, where he's like the second option. But I just think Mike would have, Mike and Shaq would have been better than Kobe and Shaq. That's just the reality.
That's a spicy take right there.
Michael Jordan.
I read that too.
Before Scottie got there. Are we sure?
Jordan needed Scottie to be an all-star. That's it. That's facts.
So Michael Jordan wasn't an all-star before Scottie got there?
No, he said Jordan needed Scottie to be an all-star.
So he needed Scottie to play at an
That's it. That's it. That's all.
Okay, I thought he meant like he needed Scottie so that Jordan could be an all-star. No, I was like, that makes no sense. I'm pretty sure he was an all-star before that, but I got that. All right, that's cool.
Hey, BooWop.
What's up?
BooWop. I got a question, man.
What's up?
If Scottie would have went to the NBA Finals the year they lost to the Knicks, what would you think of Scottie?
I mean, it would have been.
He's a Robin that almost got it done.
It would have been nice. I mean, I wouldn't. I would say that would give him something to hang his hat on. Like when he talks about how he thinks he's as good as Michael Jordan, like that would give him something. I took a team to the finals, but he did it. And
I have a question.
What's up?
When Jordan was absent, did the Bulls add another potent scorer to like sort of? Okay, so
Tony
they
Kukoc.
literally just,
Tony Kukoc. I think he came.
And Tony Kukoc hit that game-winning shot when Scottie was on the bench.
But they didn't go out and get a 20-point per game player or anything like
Absolutely
that. Right?
not.
So,
they had 3 all-stars.
Nah.
They had 3 all-stars on the team. DJ Armstrong was an all-star. Horace Grant was an all-star that year. And both of them was all defensive. I know Horace was all defensive. I don't know if BJ was, but Scottie definitely was. So they had a very good team, and they was coached by Phil Jackson. And they still had the same system, which, made it. And I think they brought in Steve Kerr, those guys, you know what I'm saying, those role players, those key guys. So
Paxson.
So can I ask you a question just to play devil's advocate, BooWop?
Go ahead.
Let's just say, just to play devil's advocate, let's just say Scottie takes that team to the finals. You think people start saying, oh, well, is it really Michael Jordan and Scottie, or is it more Phil Jackson? Because look, if Michael Jordan wasn't there, they still got there. You don't think people use that narrative?
They would definitely say it's more Phil for sure, because I do think Phil is the reason why Scottie is even a relevant player today. I think he made him who he is, because without Phil, because Scottie was in the league 2 or 3 years without Phil Jackson, and he was just looking like an average player till Phil showed up. So
And then
I definitely go ahead.
And then so to play off of that, do you feel like Phil had the same kind of effect with Shaq and Kobe?
I'm not taking no credit from him. Like, he has effects on teams, but again, when you have the best player in the world in basketball, I truly just feel like this in basketball, like, you already ahead of the curve.
Like, it's hard to mess it up.
It's hard to mess that up.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I agree.
But you could say Phil helped out Powell. I think like it helped
Absolutely.
him make him look a little bit better than he may have been without Phil.
Who? Powell Gasol?
Powell,
Absolutely.
yeah, Powell.
What you mean? Like
Powell is so like I mean like Powell is still good, right? But I think
Powell's an all-star in Memphis.
No, I know, but I think being with Phil helped.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like,
okay,
I know
what you're saying.
I would actually say just getting put as a number 2 option helped him out, because he just wasn't great as the number 1 option. He just wasn't.
Him and his brother was on the same team, right?
Well,
no, they got traded for each other.
They got traded for each other, so they never played together.
If you look at the patterns of like triangle style type offenses, like you can even go like, remember when Joakim Noah was going off, and then like playing from the elbow, getting the ball, like running like the point forward type of role. It's
Point
like,
center. So.
Yeah, exactly. So like the triangle involves a lot of that, because you're like taking angles right out from the like elbow
Post.
and from the mid post.
I still don't know how you shoot. I still don't know. That was wicked, man.
No, I hear you though. Like, I'm not saying he didn't help Powell, but again, I just think what helped Powell was just not have to be the man anymore. When you play with Kobe Bryant, you don't have to be the man no more.
Right.
So now you're a natural number 2, and you're better than most guys at your position. So
it
helped them at that point.
Yeah.
That's it. You
I was just being devil's advocate.
Ready to move on?
That's right.
Because we got some big news 2 days ago, day ago, that the Chiefs decided to trade Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins.
That's wicked.
Wow.
What were the Chiefs thinking? Is my question.
Mahomes' contract means they can't pay everybody. That's exactly what that.
That's all it was.
You're gonna start seeing that contract. Once it start kicking in, you can't keep Tyreek. That's literally what was said. They said you're not gonna be able to keep everybody. Either you keep your star players and you lose, like, and you start playing with like cheap people, or you got to lose your star players in order to have still a good team. You know what I mean? And that's what happened.
And then they just picked up Scantley, right?
Scantling
3 years for like 30. Yeah, for 30
million. 10 mil a year, so it's cheap.
Yeah.
This is why
they did get the first, the second, the third, and the 4th round pick. Got a lot of picks.
This is why Brady to go though, because Brady would have made sure Tyreek Hill got paid.
Brady easily would have deserved the contract Mahomes got, but he never took it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, because Brady knew what it takes to win. He knows what it takes to win.
He need them players. He's a team first guy.
Well, he even said on an interview, I think it was within the past year or so, like he's like I realize I can't do a lot of things that these other quarterbacks can do. So like he takes that into consideration. But getting back to Tyreek, my thing is this is Tyreek's second contract, right? Like he was on his rookie contract before this.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was on his rookie deal. He may have been extended, but it was still an extension off the first. Maybe I don't think it was a second. I don't think it was a second contract. So my thing is, he has already won a Super Bowl, and he now after that, like, I think it's perfectly fine if he just wants to make as much money as he can for his family. And he decided he wanted quarterback money, $30 million a year. The Chiefs were not going to be able to give him that. Now he has an opportunity to go to Miami, which I believe that's where he was raised, like right outside of Miami. So he has an opportunity to go right by his hometown. There's no tax in Florida, so now his money is even greater. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't hurt that he's a young guy in his 20s living in Miami, because that shit's probably fun as hell. And then for Miami, I don't think that they really overpaid. People are saying like, oh, they overpaid or whatever. I don't think so, because if you look at history of draft picks, right? Like you could easily find a team and say like, oh, they drafted this guy, get this guy with all those picks in previous years. And a lot of those guys probably aren't even on a team anymore. So if you were able to backtrack and say like, oh, would you rather have Tyreek Hill or these 7 guys that aren't in the league anymore? Like you'd rather have Tyreek Hill. So when you look at it like that, like,
okay,
I think kind of everybody kind of won in this situation, because teams like even the Chiefs won, because the Chiefs knew that they had no leverage because they weren't going to be able to afford him. So they were basically in a spot where we need to get something rather than nothing. And they got a whole bunch of picks. So
they did get back-to-back picks.
I just think in the long run, both parties is going to miss each other. Like he's going to miss the hell out of
for sure.
Absolutely.
He's going to miss the hell out of Patrick Mahomes, and vice versa. The Chiefs are going to struggle to me.
Absolutely.
How good is Tua going to be now that he has the fastest receiving core in the NFL?
There is no way on God's green earth he can be this fast.
So, but wait, real quick, BooWop, I don't think he's going to miss anything, because he's got $120 million now. So I don't think there's going to be any missing anything.
I think he's going to miss a lot.
I think he can catch
throwing
0
the ball into the ground.
I think he can catch 0 balls and he'll be like, I got $120 million and I live in Miami.
Tyreek's that type of player.
Of course, you're right in the sense of
I don't think Tyreek's that type
he's
of player.
financially straight, but I think he's going to miss every year knowing that we're probably going to be a contender in the Super Bowl.
I don't think he cares.
I think he does.
I think he does too.
I think he does. I can't.
After all them years, I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
You don't get to
when
the
you're
top,
that good.
You don't get to the top like, fuck that.
Well, because he won already.
He think he a mercenary and shit.
If that's the case, if that's the case, then he should have just retired. Like if he doesn't want to win a game,
retire
working $120 million.
GK, that mentality is why people say Cooper Kupp is better than. Trent, they really want you to explain why he's
Tyreek Hill
overrated.
hater, bro. I'm not explaining that dumbass shit, bro. Nigga, not
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is gonna go to Miami. So Trent, my question to you: when Tyreek Hill gets to Miami and isn't, wowing the same, and isn't doing all this spectacular stuff,
to run all them screens and shit.
He's still getting 1,000 yards.
Is that what Tyreek Hill does? Because
that's what I know him for.
So Tyreek Hill is he just catches screens and short routes and all that stuff. That's what Tyreek Hill does.
No, you can hit him deep. No, you can hit him deep.
He does everything though.
Don't do that. You can hit Tyreek deep. No,
you
can.
Don't do that bullshit because don't do that bullshit because when people bring up Cooper Kupp on the outside, we bring up short shit. Don't do that bullshit with Tyreek Hill. Don't do that.
No,
okay, I'm just asking.
He's the most conditioned player in the league.
So Tua just throwing it to him over the top every time he throw it to him. Like I don't know what their game plan is for Tua and Hill.
And I wanna ask Trent, if Tyreek Hill isn't producing the same, is it gonna be Tua's fault or Tyreek Hill?
Why are you asking that though?
Like I want to know. Like, is it the?
Why are you asking me that?
Is the top 5
why
receiver?
Are you asking me
why
that,
are you restricting it to one or the other? Like there could be a lot of other reasons why, other than those two.
No, because Trent has been on the record with me in saying when you have a top 5 receiver, that helps improve your quarterback play.
No,
so if the quarterback play does not improve, if the quarterback play
only talked about one player, and that was Josh Allen, because before Stephon Diggs got there, Josh Allen was mid.
Yes, and Stephon Diggs you said is the top 5 receiver, right?
Yes. And
okay, so
what do you mean?
If Tua gets Tyreek, a top 5 receiver in your eyes, and it's still mid, then what's the problem?
He just asked. There's no way you should be that bad.
But Allen was better than Tua though. Like
exactly
before he got him.
Thank you. He was better.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say that Josh Allen was dirt like Tua. He was still better than him.
Yeah.
So is Tua mid or is Tua dirt?
He might be dirt.
He might be mid dirt.
I'm not gonna.
That's what I mean. He might be mid.
We gotta see him. I gotta see him before season, yo. I don't think I've seen him for a season.
Well, here's the thing. I always thought Tua was dirt, but then I started realizing like the whole other public perception thought he was like dirt times 10. And then I really started watching his tape and I'm like, I still think he's dirt, but he's not as bad as the whole rest of everybody else thinks.
Exactly.
Who's
He's not
better?
like
Jalen
Taz, you
Hurts?
tripping, bro? Taz tripping.
I'm taking Danny Dimes over Tua any day.
Who's better, him or Jalen
TikTok
Hurts?
that, GK.
No, I'm not taking any Danny Dimes over anyone.
That's
Jalen Hurts or Tua? That's because I feel
I'll
like
take
they're the exact
I'll
same.
take Jalen Hurts. I'll take Jalen Hurts
That's
at this point.
I would rather
I mean,
have
I probably
Hurts.
would too, but
I would rather have
I'm not
Hurts.
winning. I know I'm not winning with them.
I think Jalen Hurts is decent. Like he might be decent. Like
I
I
think
don't know
yeah,
if he-
no, I think he is.
Mid-dirt
Give him
too.
time. Give him time.
Mid there
Like
too.
Yeah, they have time
But
to
if I
prove
say
me
give
wrong.
Danny Dimes time, I'm crazy.
Nah, they
Jalen
have
Hurts
time to
gotta
prove me
keep
wrong.
his
They have
ass
time to
on
prove me
field.
wrong.
That's about
I
it.
definitely think you got to give Danny Dimes some time. Like I
Like,
truly believe
that's
that.
fair too. I really
How-
think
how-
that like
how many yards
you need
game?
to give a guy 3 years under the same offense to really
Judge him.
evaluate him.
Yeah.
Because if
What
he
do you mean
doesn't
some
have
system?
3 years of running the same system, it's like trying to fly a plane and then all of a sudden and as soon as you learn it, then all of a sudden they're like, all right, now fly this helicopter. And then as soon as you learn, all of a sudden, all right, now drive this battleship. Like it's different. Like you got to give
How
him
many-
some time.
2 or
How many-
3? Because I hear the 3 and I get you. I feel like in 3 years, so like for example, when you get a new coach, a new OC, I feel like it should take you 3 years, like especially if you're rebuilding. 3 years, you should start winning. But I think, like for example, like Trevor Lawrence, year 2, if he's still playing like he did year 1, I'm not giving him a pass for that.
Well, I mean,
Like,
it's
you
a whole
should
new offense,
improve.
though.
Yeah, but with a better coach and a better, like you should improve though. Like, and I'm gonna bring him
Certain
back up.
things should improve.
When Baker
like,
got Stefanski, everybody was like, "Ooh, bet! Look what he did with Kirk Cousins and Case Keenum. Baker Mayfield should have a field day," and he didn't. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get you on the 3 years because I'm the same way. Like, I want to see 3 years of you as a player before I legit lock in. Timestamp. Hey, no, you're done. Like, I might call you trash now, but I'll give you time to improve. But in the same breath,
I
it's
just want
also too like if you have weapons and they're not eating or you're not getting it to them. I gotta look at you.
I just want to put into perspective, like what I mean is like not only the progression as a player individually, fundamentally, like your footwork, your arm mechanics, fine. Like, yeah, I do expect that to develop. But what I was more referring to was like when they hand you the playbook, it's like this, like it's big. It's like a phone book, right? And then each coach, from coach to coach, has their own verbiage. So as a quarterback, when you go into the huddle and you have to call a play, you could be saying like 30 words that are just straight gibberish, like that like don't make any sense. Like it's like a whole nother language. So even just to like know which play is which and to be able to communicate it, like say the correct, 15 to 25 words, like, and know what they mean, like that alone. And then on top of that, then you got to go actually physically do the play. So like that's a lot, so for first, second year, like you're still figuring out the language and all that, let alone like the physical mechanics of it all. So that's why for me, like I try not to give too harsh of evaluation prior to year 3, because there's like a lot of mental stuff to just straight learn.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the hardest position in the National Football League to play, man, the quarterback position. So you need to at least have I think coaching in football is very important. So I would say you definitely need a great system, like as a rookie, and to go forward. Like he didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that. Didn't Saquon get injured?
You're talking about Daniel Jones. Got you.
Right.
Saquon got injured every year.
You know what I'm saying, though, that was his rookie year, though, right?
Every year.
Daniel Jones rookie
Every
year,
year.
Saquon got hurt.
Right.
Every year.
Wait, I thought, didn't Saquon have a full year 1 year or no?
No.
I thought he
Without
went off
Daniel
for a
Jones.
full year.
Without Daniel
Oh,
Jones.
without Daniel Jones. Okay.
That was with Eli, wasn't it? I think.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just think without a number one receiver as a quarterback, without, you know what I'm saying,
He ain't got no number
No,
one.
no,
He ain't got no number one. He ain't got no number one. He ain't got no number one.
He got no number one.
No,
He got no
no,
number one.
hold on, pause. We have.
He ain't got no number one. He ain't got no number one. Trent.
Number one, we had to give it another time because the way it's looking like Kenny Galladay looked like he got made by Matt Stafford. So we had to give him one more year.
No,
Just at least give him one more year.
go ahead.
I mean, when y'all did sign Galladay, everybody was like, "Hey, they have a weapon now."
Yeah.
Galladay at the time was a great signing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's not like
how it paid off.
That's what I'm saying. So
He's been hurt. Same thing with Shepard.
Same thing with.
No, I'm not gonna. My boy, what's his name? Stanley. He always hurt, bro. Like every year he hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say Sterling decent, but yeah.
Sterling Shepard.
No number one though.
He ain't no number
more
one.
of a slot number two guy. Yeah. So with that being said, like I think you gotta wait. You know, it's kind of hard to just. Even though this is this business is nasty, you might not get that time, but I do think he deserves a little bit more time. Maybe one more year for sure.
And this is Daniel Jones, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of quarterbacks, though, because sorry, go ahead, BooWop. I mean,
no, you good.
Speaking of quarterbacks, the transition is great into this Drew Brees conversation. So I got a couple of questions for you guys. We're going to start with the first one. When looking at Drew Brees' overall career, what he has done, what he has accomplished, the 5,000-yard seasons, whatever you guys want to, include in it. Where does he rank in the top 10 quarterbacks of all time?
5.
Top 5.
3.
You were saying
5.
You cool with
3.
that?
Fine, you can say that because he's over Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
Yes,
don't
absolutely.
do that.
You better not let him get away
No,
with
he's
that.
not.
Hold on.
The only one I'll
Aaron
give you
Rodgers
was
is better
Peyton
than
Manning.
Peyton Manning?
I didn't say Aaron Rodgers is better than Peyton Manning.
I mean, I'm paying Drew Brees.
No, in my list, the only one I'll switch is Peyton and Drew, and I'll put Peyton over Drew, but I'm not putting Aaron Rodgers over Drew Brees. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
Wait. No, I you said you're not
Peyton
putting.
Manning, I'm not putting.
You said
Aaron Rodgers
you got.
over Drew Brees.
Okay, I agree with that. Okay, you said you got Brees over Peyton.
Right now, yes, and I can switch them. I'm I'm not against putting Peyton over Drew. Like I'm not.
So you don't.
GK,
we talking about a dude that got 5 MVPs.
Yeah, and what he do with him?
He said, "Yeah."
Aaron Rodgers got 4. What he do with him?
I mean, they both do got the same amount of rings, but no, Peyton got 2 rings. But I'm just saying,
one of them he got carried, but keep going.
It don't matter. What do you mean?
I mean, like for real, like he got 2 rings, cool. But up until he got carried by that defense, what were them 2 losses? One of them was to us, and the other one he got smacked. That number 1 offense in the league got smacked. Same year he won MVP, got smacked by Legion of Boom. That to me, like knocked him down a bit. I'm sorry, you can't be the number 1 offense.
I'm not.
MVP,
but Drew Brees was like, I don't know. He missed the playoffs a lot down in New Orleans.
He missed the playoffs 3 years in a row, back to back when he didn't have a defense.
You can't say that about Peyton though.
What do you mean I can't say that about Peyton?
3 years in a row?
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He didn't miss the playoffs in a row, but also who was Peyton throwing to?
I mean,
has Drew, like if we're gonna go there, has Drew Brees had a top 5 receiver ever? Ever?
They said Michael Thomas was.
Okay, so until Michael Thomas got here, has he ever had a top 5? Because I got killed for saying
Jimmy
Marcus
Graham was
Colston
a top 5 target at one point in time.
Jimmy Graham was.
For a year and a half.
He was a top target. Top target.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
And it's not like we just had a bad defense, like a mid defense. We had bottom of the league 32, 31 defense.
But we talk about the sheriff though, man. We talk about dude with 5 MVPs though.
No.
Like
I feel
5
so
MVPs.
if you put Peyton over Drew, that's fine with me. I don't care. Like I'm cool. I have nothing against it. I put Drew over Peyton because I saw Drew Brees in that Super Bowl come back on Peyton. And then, so there's 2 things why I put him below. It was that, and I saw him get smacked with the number 1 offense, and the NFL MVP get smacked in the Super Bowl, like destroyed, mollywopped, whatever you want to call it, like destroyed. That to me knocked you down. You can't. It's the same thing I hold with Aaron Rodgers. You the number 1 seed, MVP. You got this top offense. You can't go out there and lose a playoff game only dropping 10. Like you can't. I'm sorry, you can't do that. So I'm gonna hold the same energy with Peyton Manning. He got smacked. I hold that against you, bro. You the number 1 offense. So you got to do better than 8 points.
Not only is it arguably the top 5, but it is actually factually top 10.
Who
was Peyton Manning's offense not historically one of the top offenses ever?
Sure.
He threw the most yards ever that season.
Yeah. You talking about that? Wait, we talking about Denver, right?
Yeah.
When you do 55 touchdowns? Yeah. They broke all. They broke all our records. Yeah.
8 points. I'm sorry, that's tough. I expect Jimmy G to drop 8 points, not Peyton Manning.
Yes, but also no one's really ever had to go against that. But anyway, that's like a whole nother conversation.
Has anybody had to go against that type of offense?
King Lock,
this is
the
same
brother. Thing on both sides. Both sides, I can use the same thing.
So listen, Gbaby, I could put Brees in top 5, maybe even 4, maybe even 3. But
I think Peyton's better than Drew Brees. But I think Aaron Rodgers and fucking Drew Brees.
But let me help out Gbaby real quick.
It's the same, honestly.
Drew Brees has had a bottom, I think it was a bottom 7 defense for damn near every year of his career. So
No.
What do you mean? Look it up. Look it up.
No, he did. No.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
No way. No, I ain't gonna let you.
Look it up.
3 years we had a bottom defense 30s was the year we went 7-9 for 3 straight years.
There's 32 teams. Drew Brees has had an offense, a defense ranked in the 20s or 30s, for probably, I think it was over 75% of his career. So to say they're empty stats is false because he needed those stats. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had a chance to win. How is it empty stats if the only way they could win was for him to get those stats? How is that empty? They literally needed them. They weren't up 30 and then he's throwing for 300 more extra yards. They needed the stats in order to win.
Win what though?
Nah, honestly, that's 7-9. We had we went 3 years 7-9, and we had a bottom defense. 2017 draft class, we get Marcus Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, and then we have a top 10 defense literally the following year. As soon as we got pieces in a secondary, we had a top defense the following year. That same year, Marshawn and all them as rookies, top defense. So honestly, them years we had a terrible defense, I hated it. But that, and that's why if y'all put going back to it, if y'all put Peyton over Drew, I'm cool with that. We're not doing it for Rodgers though. That I will not. I'm not doing Rodgers. I'm sorry. You can put Rodgers wherever you want as long as it ain't.
It's interesting though for the Brees and the Rodgers though, because it was a few times Rodgers missed the playoffs just like Brees did. But my only thing is though, Gbaby, is Brees don't at some point, 4 MVPs. I mean, the best touchdown interception ratio. I mean, I'm just saying though, man. I mean, that's kind of hard to argue with. Drew Brees don't have none of those things. Yeah, all he got is just passing yards.
I mean, how many MVP? I mean, I know because
Rodgers has 4.
No. I know Rodgers.
What do you want Drew to do though? What do you want Drew to do?
And honestly, Drew Brees should have 2. He was robbed the year we went to the Super Bowl, and then he was robbed in 2011 or 2012, one of them years. I don't know how he didn't get. Whenever he broke the record for passing yards in a season,
against Peyton, right?
Yeah. Why did he not get MVP?
No, I agree. No, I agree with that one.
In my opinion, he should have 2, but never.
He should at least have 1 or 2. Yeah.
But even then, and again, it's not. I'm trying. Even though I don't care for Rodgers right now, I recognize what he is and what he's done and the MVPs and all that good stuff. But I kind of look at when you compare playoff losses, Aaron Rodgers, his losses are more so on him than Drew Brees have been. The only one in recent memory, because let me tell you, the only one in recent memory I could say, Drew Brees, you should have played better, is when we played the Vikings the second time. When Kyle Rudolph got that little OT, that to me, we should have never been close with that. We should have
played better when they played Brady in Tampa Bay. You should have played.
That wasn't on Brees. That was Jared Cook. Jared Cook cost us like 3 turnovers.
And I'm gonna throw another one when that whole when y'all played the Rams against the Rams.
That wasn't on Brees.
Talking about OT.
He threw it, and in overtime he threw an interception.
He was getting thrown to the ground. But even before that, let's keep it a buck though. That PI.
You didn't see that when Peyton threw that interception in that Super Bowl that he was getting thrown to the ground.
He wasn't. He was. He
had a lot of pressure in his face.
No, he was standing straight up. Tracy Porter just read it perfectly. It was a quick no. We're not doing that.
But you got to think, Gbaby. You got to think, man. Your man had a noodle arm later on in his career, though, man. It's true though, right? Be for real. Keep it 100.
No, he did absolutely. I'm not taking that away. Absolutely, he did. Like he couldn't throw the ball deep like that. We still had a top offense without that, though. You know what I mean? Like our offense is still one of the best with his noodle arm. You know what I mean? And that so Drew Brees later in his career, he stopped like getting all the yards. He just started being cerebral. I don't understand why. Nah, for real. Like I know I'm not sitting here. I'm not sitting here saying honestly, the Rams one. I'm sorry. That PI, if they call that play where it's first and goal. And where it doesn't go to overtime. That's monumental.
But my thing is, when Brady gets the ball in OT, that team don't get the ball back, son. Brees gets the ball in OT, and I'm just hear what I'm saying, because we judge all the greats the same way. Mm-hmm. Brees got all the stats, right? Mm-hmm. All the stats, right? How many one and dones he got though? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like
in the playoffs, like one game out. Not more than Aaron Rodgers. I'll tell you that much.
It's such a horrible way to look at it, though. It's such a horrible.
But even then, Aaron Rodgers, you get him one.
Brees should have faced Brady in instead of the Rams in that Super Bowl. I'm just saying, man.
It's not tennis though. It's not one person against one person. Like
we know that though. But these are all-time greats. Sooner or later, you have to wear your team.
Playoffs, like that's such a bad
But that's why I feel like Aaron Rodgers needs to be below.
But what's bad about it though? It's bad when they lose. Brady got 3 Super Bowl losses. I'm just saying.
No, I feel you. Like that's why. Like,
I'm asking GK. I'm asking him what's bad about it though. Like, I don't.
Because
what's bad about it?
Because he was never supposed to be there to begin with. Like he was.
That's what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to find out.
I have him 3, but I'm cool with him at 4.
I said, well, you got him at 3 though, right? You got him at David.
I had him 5.
I got him 5 too.
It's nothing wrong with it. I'm just
right above him, though. GK, who's right above him?
Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Joe Montana.
Aaron Rodgers,
that's what I'm saying.
What's his name?
Yeah, so like
you have to win. You have to win more. Like
hold on, fellas. GK, what do you have? Brees.
Way to look at it. 4.
You ain't no different then. I mean, who you have? Who do you have? Fuck.
Yo, Troy, I got something.
No, I don't want to tell you.
Something came up though.
Yeah, go do your thizzle. Thank you for stopping by, brother. We'll have you back.
Trent, I'll let you.
All right.
Continue. Nothing changed.
No. I just when it comes to Rodgers, I feel like it just upsets me more because I'm like, yeah, every reason they try to give Drew Brees, like, oh, he had all the stats, but what he do? Aaron Rodgers did the same thing. So why is he just like? Why is he just? That's the argument I always get though. Like, you got people calling what's his name, Drew Brees, empty stats, and stuff and all that. Like, what is Aaron Rodgers?
It's not empty stats.
Like, what? I know, but I'm saying if Drew Brees is empty stats, so is Aaron Rodgers. Like,
but neither one of them are empty stats.
They're not, but they're not. They're not. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just think when it's all said and done, Aaron Rodgers will have top 5 numbers in every category. Like, we know he's I just think he's a better quarterback than Drew Brees at his peak, period. Like, it's just.
I agree. I think just in terms of like when you're watching them play football, like who's physically better at doing it, like Rodgers. He's bigger, faster, stronger. Like,
to put the ball in places.
Drew Brees had a mean spin move. I'll tell you that much.
Well, no, but I mean that's one of the things I like about Drews was the fact that he was undersized and still like, being one of the elite. Like, that's something that I like.
That was the next question I was going to ask. With Drew Brees being undersized quarterback, what do you think it was like for him getting to where he is in his career now?
So being 6 foot and under, number 1 quarterback of all time, easily.
Yeah. I agree with that.
We just all said he top 5. So
yeah, I mean that's self-explanatory, right?
He was in the top 5, 6 feet above.
Do you think? Let me ask a better question.
Isn't that crazy though? All the rest of them are over 6 foot,
right? But do you think players like Kyler Murray at their height can do what Drew Brees or accomplish what Drew Brees?
Drew Brees proved that it's able to be done.
But I don't think they can because I mean we got to see. But Drew Brees was cerebral with it. Like,
well, that's the most important part.
And I don't think Kyler and Russell Wilson
give him time.
maybe,
give him time.
Kyler, I'm just saying, quarterbacks that's undersized.
Kyler might be more dynamic than Drew Brees was.
For sure, like dynamic as a runner and stuff for sure.
Yeah, definitely is.
I'm talking when it comes to like cerebral. That's what saved Drew Brees, like especially towards the back end of his career. That's why we competed. Like
Sean Payton.
Wow, that's the route you're going with, BooWop.
Save, you said Sean Payton saved his career. If you're talking about not,
if you mean like from,
it was a good marriage.
That's what I mean.
It was second coming or second in line to the Brady.
Yeah, Brady Belichick. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, okay, in that sense, absolutely. I thought you meant like the only reason Drew Brees was doing back end.
You thought you were about to. You thought he made him or something?
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, keep that same energy with Brady then.
No, I'm just saying, saved them like far.
Yeah, for sure. Because Drew Brees after that injury, he probably wouldn't. Yeah,
exactly.
So
he had a coach that believed in him still.
Absolutely, I'm with you on that 100%.
Anything else, GK? You want to touch on anything else?
Drew Brees had that nasty shoulder injury.
I came for Drew because I think a lot of people don't appreciate really.
Do you think he's underrated, GK?
Yes, I do.
How, G? Top 5.
Well, not amongst us. Not amongst us.
I think most people think he's top 5.
Oh, well then
you'd be
maybe
surprised how many people don't though.
That's why I had
how many people don't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I had this on the list of things to talk about because a lot of people were saying Drew Brees.
Like a lot of people really sleep on Drew Brees being as good as he was, in my opinion.
I don't know how you can name. I mean, I hear ignorant stuff like because I do believe because I got him 5th. I do believe when it's all said and done, Patrick Mahomes will pass him. I do believe that. So. Because you got to just look at it for what it is. He got 1 ring. He already got the 1 ring like Drew. So the numbers.
Can I hit you with a devil's advocate then?
Go ahead.
What if Mahomes does the same thing Ben and Rodgers did? One early in their career, but then didn't win anything after that.
That's what I'm saying. But Drew only got 1 ring. If Drew had 2 rings, this would change a lot of conversation for him. Like if he got 2 rings, I can hear the argument of him being better than Peyton Manning. I could legitimately hear that argument. If you tell me you got 2 rings, but by him not having the 2 rings and the rest of those guys having that 1 ring, I can tell you right now, not Ben Roethlisberger, but Patrick Mahomes' numbers will probably be better than Drew Brees. It's just trending that way right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can see that. I could definitely see that.
So I
don't know about that either.
He still got Kelsey, bro, and Kelsey is a hard thing to stop.
You gotta base it.
Kelsey's like the second coming of Gronk. Like,
and
he's going to get his numbers.
As long as Andy Reid is there, they'll be fine.
He's going to get his numbers.
2006 to 2018, like Drew Brees' numbers were like ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
that guy.
GK,
Mahomes
what
are.
was his best season? What was his best season if you're reading it?
5,430 and 5,476 because Peyton Manning is
Yeah,
5,477.
54 76 yards for 46 touchdowns and 14 picks. So
It's astonishing because like the fact like again like I said he doesn't if he would have had at least 2 MVPs or something
Which
like
he
I feel like he
should.
got robbed. That's what like I feel like he got robbed because the guys that we named ahead of him they at least been the league's MVP.
yes, but so it's a little bit unfair
It
because
is, yeah.
like Drew's never had really a top 10 defense before or like one of the best receivers ever before. So we
Yeah.
don't know if like let's say what if Drew had like Hall of Fame caliber receivers and like a top 10 defense for the majority of his career, then he probably would have been winning MVPs because his team's record would have been like 15-1 every year. Like so like everything is
Okay.
circumstantial, right? So
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
reason why the team was in the playoffs to begin with, the only reason why they were able to win 10 plus games to begin with is on the strength of just Drew Brees being good. Because if Drew Brees was taken out of that picture, they're probably not even a playoff team. They're probably not coming up with half of the offensive production that they came up with. Like, so you have to take into account all of that, like, and the reasons as to why he didn't get those MVPs, the reasons why he didn't get those Super Bowls. Like, and then the only reason why he was close is off of the strength of just his back alone.
No, that's real because ain't nobody gonna say Brett Favre is better than Drew Brees, and he got 3 of them joints
Exactly.
with one Super Bowl.
Mm.
So that again, like you said, that's
like you have to really dive
it's not
deep into like
fair.
all the details, like like
Yeah,
some
that's not fair
some
though,
people
bro.
win Super Bowls like because it just worked out better for them. Like
Doesn't Terry Bradshaw have like 4?
5, right? 4.
Oh
4.
yeah, 4.
Yeah, like, he got like 4. Yeah, he got 4.
He has 4 and Ben has 2.
They could take
So-
Terry Bradshaw out the Hall of Fame if you ask me.
His stats,
Trash.
bullshit.
Hey, did anybody hear? Was it Fluid that had Warren Moon like top 5 or something like that?
Oh my god!
Ever?
I seen that episode. I couldn't believe that one.
Top
I couldn't
5
believe
what?
I seen that.
Top 5
Quarterback.
Oh my god, bro.
You guys ready to move on?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did. As long as Aaron Rodgers ain't above him, that's all I care about. I'm
Somebody
cool with
said
him at 5 and 4.
Marvin Harris wasn't good until Peyton got there.
He was only there 1 year before Peyton got there, right? It was only 1 year. So
I think GK, you alluded to what Roddy is saying here. Not that one. That Peyton made. I think in that one of you guys brought it up in the Peyton versus Tom Brady that Peyton could have had a lot to do with Reggie Wayne's and Harrison's success.
Real quick, I'll say this about that. I think they still would have been good.
Mm-hmm, you said that too.
But like, let's say if you say that they were like, no matter what circumstances they were in, regardless of Peyton or whoever team, whatever quarterback, let's say they would have been like, let me use a number scale of 1 to 10. Like, let's say they would have been an 8. They ended up being a 9 because of Peyton, but they would have been like a 7 or an 8 regardless. Like Peyton just made them a little bit better than, what they would have been had they had an average quarterback or something like that.
Right. Oh, and Ronnie said it was Bama who said it, not Fluid. Fluid agreed.
crazy.
Now
6 and 24, 6 touchdowns and 24 interceptions.
I think David gonna be back.
I mean,
so
I guess it depends on the reasoning, but I'm with you, Gbaby.
I don't care what the reason is. You don't go 6 touchdowns and 24 interceptions or whatever the ratio is and be a top 5 quarterback. Never.
Yeah,
never in my book. That's horrendous.
I'm not going to defend that. So,
all right, I got to pick one for you guys. And guess what? It's duos again, and I get it. I made them again. All right. Cool. So this one is football.
Oh, it's football. I was like, dang.
So get ready, because we got Joe Burrow and Devontae Adams Justin Herbert. I was supposed to change it there, but it's Justin Herbert and Jamar Chase, Kyler Murray, and Cooper Kupp, Aaron Rodgers, and Devontae Adams. Which ones are you picking?
No,
Before y'all pick,
DeAndre Hopkins. Sorry.
Before y'all pick, I just want to say, Trent was here for this.
This is so funny.
Me and Garp literally said Herbert and Cooper Kupp would go stupid, and that's the duo I was hoping you had. You put Cooper Kupp with the worst quarterback out of this bunch, and I'm so sad about it.
With who? Kyler or
Yes,
it's Kyler and Cooper Kupp.
He put him with the worst quarterback out of this
Kyle.
bunch. Not so tough.
Kyle Murray.
Kyle Murray. I ain't saying nobody name right going forward. I hope you know that, GK.
Herbert, yeah.
Not one right name is coming out my mouth. See?
Herbert.
Out your mouth.
At my mouth. Like,
we saw what Burrow did with Jamar, so I just got to
I agree. Burrow and Adams, when I was writing this, I was like,
Herbert and Jamar for me.
I'm going with Aaron and Hopkins.
Herbert and Jamar Chase is nasty.
that
we're
was an
picking
actual
one. My bad. I thought we were cutting
you're
one.
picking one. You're picking one.
I got to rethink this. I thought I was cutting one. I was like,
Herbert and Jamar for me is
That's nasty.
It would go crazy, bro. Like,
That's nasty.
That would be ridiculous.
I mean, Aaron and Hopkins would be like
it'd be the same.
It'll be the same with him and Adams.
It'd be the exact same.
It'd be the same with Adams. It's just like replacing him with Adams.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like I think
that was nuts.
like putting Hopkins in Adams's former spot, you'd basically be looking at the same thing, I think.
Yep.
Hey, this is off topic though. How many more years y'all giving D Hop?
3.
As an elite receiver.
How old is he?
That's true.
He got drafted 2014, right? So this is about to be his 9th year.
Do you think though he's gonna leave soon though, or you gonna finish in Arizona?
He's 29 years old.
Oh, so 3 years as an elite. If they don't do nothing this year, because there should be no reason they don't make the playoffs. So if they miss, he's out.
Well, here's the thing too: is like he could have longer. Or are you just saying how many years does he have as an elite wide receiver?
I'm asking because you know what? I'm not even going to say as an elite receiver. I'm just saying in general, how long is his NFL career?
Oh, career?
His career? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends. Like, if there's a situation where, like, let's say he's 34, 35, and he still wants to like chase a ring or something like that, I'm sure a team would take him if they had a spot for him.
Do you think Kyle is the quarterback for him though?
No.
Oh.
No. He force feeds them and gets numbers, but no.
Well, I think at their points in their careers, it's probably not the best marriage.
Yeah.
Because Kyler's still trying to develop and get better, and Hopkins is just ready to win a Super Bowl right now.
Got a bromance in the chat.
Facts. Hey, so I was going to say, what would you say Drew Brees was his first year establishing himself though? Like, would it be 06 to you?
Yeah, because I mean that's when I became. I mean, I was young then. Like even looking back, I know he was good. Like because he was like what, pick number 32 in the draft or pick?
He was solid in San Diego. Yeah, he was solid.
Yeah. So
he tore his shoulder up.
In 04, he had 11 wins on the Chargers. So like
yeah.
But like that 06 season, it was like, hey yo.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, he went
forward. Yeah. And then championship lost to the Bears when they was going crazy.
So I'm looking at these numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just totals or whatever for 4 years, because that's all we got for Patrick Mahomes. So I did Drew Brees from 06 to 2010. Now Drew Brees played 79 games. Pat played 63. He won. Drew Brees was 49-30. Well, hold on. Yeah, 49-30.
Are you counting the year that Mahomes got drafted and just didn't play? It's not a problem. No, it's not a problem. I'm just asking.
Yeah, they that's how they got it. So
got you.
And then far as touchdowns, Drew Brees had 155 and 79 interceptions compared to Patrick Mahomes' 151 touchdowns and 37 interceptions. And that's the thing that Aaron Rodgers has on Drew Brees, that efficiency, like with the ball.
The
like,
touchdown INT ratio.
Yes, like
I don't know if this is
the
true.
best. It's best all time.
I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't know if this is true, but somebody just tweeted that they wouldn't be surprised if Tom Brady goes to Miami Dolphins this season. That he might be traded out.
I guarantee you that's a parody account.
It probably is, but that's why I said it might not be
account.
true. But it's interesting to me.
But
it's
they
just
were saying
interesting.
that. They were saying that though. Like
it's interesting. To
I think I read something like that though.
Yeah, I read something like that too.
I read something like that. Yeah.
Y'all ready to get to the final segment of the day, bro?
Let's do it, bro.
Y'all know what it is?
It's a trivia game, right, or something?
Yeah.
Finish that
thing.
Yeah, I read that too. Yeah.
Do this. I love this game.
Now this is NFL, so this is my first time doing an NFL one. Chat. So
I better go crazy with
the
it.
way I did this is quarterback, running back, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. But you guys got to think outside the box here because some tight ends or wide receivers got hurt this season, and another wide receiver, running back came in and played more games or had more yards, and I just used that person. So it might not. You might think of a team and be like, oh, this was the running back. Think of their back.
So these are historical?
These are from. It's all around. I don't think I went past 2005.
So it's historical.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think I went past 2005. All right, you guys ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Chat, play along, all right? Your first one is the 2011-2012 Giants. Quarterback Eli Manning, running back Amar Bradshaw, wide receivers Hakeem Nicks and Mario Manningham. Who was the tight end?
Jeremy Shockey.
That is incorrect.
What?
GK, remember, you only get one vote, one guess this game. So Gbaby, you're out.
It was post Shockey.
What?
Right?
Yeah, this post Shockey.
No, Shockey was on the Saints by then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year is this Giants?
Might have been retired.
2011, 2012.
So we're looking for the tight
second
end,
one.
right?
Whoever's sucking down that juice need to chill.
Oh, my bad.
Who was the tight end?
Gotta move it so I can see David. No garb.
I'm trying to think if it was like just some kind of backup or if it was somebody that was like on the Giants for like 1 year or some shit like that.
It probably was. Whoever it is, it's somebody we know too.
GK said you trying to trick me already.
Was it Boss?
No. Ooh, you remember Kevin Boss? That's my dude.
He was nice.
That's my dude. No, GK's out. So we got BooWop and David left. No garb.
The fact that they beat us in the Super Bowl, I don't even remember y'all throwing it to that man. Yeah. What's his name, young? I know who it is.
Is it a white guy or a black guy?
No shit.
I'm trying to think, what was it? What?
He probably was. I think garb he was, but that's not it.
I don't know, man. I can't even.
BooWop, gave up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put because Taz got it. So.
Jake Ballard. Oh wow, Jake Ballard. Jake Ballard got a ring. Oh shit.
I would never know that ever.
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Good shit, Taz. Thank you.
Was he the true starter that year, or was he a backup?
I think he was the true starter. I'm not sure, but he had the most yards and the most games played.
Hey Troy, what size Hakeem Nick's hands was? When he like a 5XL or something, like gloves?
He had some big hands.
His hands was like, oh my goodness,
don't worry,
yo.
it's not. Listen, we're gonna see some.
Talk about falling off a cliff, going from
is
like
that a picture of him dropping the ball?
Yeah. Next one we have the 2006-2007 Colts. We have Peyton Manning, Melvin Harris. I said his name wrong, didn't I? Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark.
So it's only
Was
two
it-
people it could be.
Was
But
it
I get-
Joseph Adai?
What?
Was it Joseph Adai as the running back?
That is correct.
Yeah,
Easy.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
I was gonna say it's either got to be James or him.
Yeah, but I knew it was a die.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Edgerrin James.
He wasn't the starter. I thought he was the starter for the Giants. All right, next one we got the 2009-2010
Oh.
Saints.
Jimmy.
We got, you said who?
Jimmy.
Wait, what year?
This is incorrect. GK, you can no longer answer. 2009-2010.
Oh fuck. Oh,
Jeremy
tight
Shockey.
end.
Yeah.
Jeremy Shockey.
Yep, Gbaby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
I just said it too. I just said it on the Giants one.
All right. Your next one is the 2008-2009 Steelers.
Heath.
Heath Miller.
Heath.
Correct.
Oh, shout out to you because I would
wonder,
have never
was that
guessed
his-
that.
was
I
that
know
his
who
rookie
it is,
year?
but
Huh?
I think that his rookie year. It might have been his rookie year, right?
Yeah, he was their starter for a
And then
long
I have one
time.
more question. Are these all Super Bowl teams?
Yes. Super Bowl winners
Oh.
and losers.
Okay.
oh, you ain't even got to. This one's got to be Torrey Smith, right?
Torrey Smith is correct.
Yeah. You ain't have to waste no time on that one.
What you should?
2012,
Oh,
2013 Ravens, Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, Torrey Smith, Anquan Bolden, and Dennis
Yeah,
Pitts.
because isn't Torrey Smith the one that went crazy in that playoff game against the Broncos? Was he the one that caught that like crazy?
no. That was Jacoby Jones.
Oh, okay. Well, Torrey
Yep,
Smith.
dog, Torrey Smith.
Smith went crazy. One of these games, they won the Super Bowl. So
All right. Your next one are the 5 losers. So we did the 5 winners. 5 losers.
that helps.
2012, 2013, same
This is a
year,
good one.
same game. Ravens versus 49ers. We have Colin Kaepernick, Frank Gore at running back, Michael Crabtree at wide receiver, and then Vernon Davis at the tight end. Who was the other
Yo,
wide receiver?
This is really good.
Oh, who was that?
I'm gonna
yo?
go out on a limb and guess, but I very well could be wrong. Did Jacoby Jones play on this team?
No, he was on the.
No, he was on this team, but
was?
But
yes, he
okay,
was.
so okay, so
But
he didn't play
G baby,
this.
you were out.
What? Hold on. Was Manningham on his team?
Was he?
Did Mario Manningham play for the Niners?
Was that your guess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was Mario Manahan.
Oh, I'm like that. I'm like that.
Good. That was good. I'll give you that one. I would have never guessed that either.
It was Mario. Next one, Cam Newton, 2015, 2016.
Jonathan
Cam
Stewart. Yeah,
Hey,
you didn't have to waste no time on that one.
Hey, real
I
talk,
should have did
y'all.
Corey Brown. I told myself I should have did Corey Brown.
Hey,
You would have
real-
got me.
No one would have got it.
That's what the
Hey.
point is, GK. I know you don't
Hey.
like that, but that's the point. I went easy on you
Hey,
guys this one.
I'm
Now
just
mad at
saying.
myself.
Hey, y'all, I'm just saying.
Yes,
Ted
dog,
Ginn
Manningham was there.
went stupid that year. He had like 10 receiving touchdowns too.
Bro, crazy. Jonathan Stewart was a monster that year, bro. Everybody
Cam
but
had
Corey Brown
like
on there
45
was-
touchdowns in total, some shit.
Yeah, 40,
Stewart
35 and 10.
and when Stewart and D'Angelo Williams were together, that shit was awesome.
All right,
D'Angelo
next one.
Williams was a dog. Yes, yo.
Sure.
He
I
was a
don't even know
dog.
where BooWop went, but he just took himself out the game. Next one. 2004-2005 Eagles. You got Donovan McNabb, Terrell Owens, Todd Pixton. I don't know.
Pinkston.
I was like, this guy named
Yo, I'm a
and
guess
Chad
anyway.
Lewis.
Is it Brian Westbrook?
It is.
Oh, okay.
I started to say Deuce Staley for some reason. Or was he the backup? Was he the backup?
I feel like those receivers weren't right though.
I
No,
remember.
it's right.
Wasn't
No,
Freddie Mitchell there?
He probably was. But
And
he
then
didn't have
that
more
other
yards.
guy that married the Playboy bunny, I forget his
Yeah,
name.
but
that guy.
they didn't have more yards than Todd Pinkston.
Todd Pinkston.
Because NFL Street, this
I don't-
Eagles team on NFL Street with Donovan McNabb, bro, crazy. With NFL
All right.
Street was the game back then.
Number 9. Is it? All right. 2016, 2017
Tony.
Falcons.
No.
Tony, that's incorrect. David, you are out.
Oh,
You have Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Julio Jones, and Levine Toilolo.
Was it,
I don't know how to say his guy name.
Toy
You
Lolo.
said was it who? Lolo?
No,
Lolo?
it's Toy Lolo.
Toy Lolo?
That dude like 6'8", 6'9" too.
I think it's Mohamed Sanu.
It is.
Yeah, good shit, G. Good shit.
It is.
And BooWop is back in the last one.
My fault, y'all.
No, you good.
All right, last one. 2018-2019 Rams. You got Jared
Higbee?
Goff. Higbee is correct. Who said that?
Fantasy. This is more relevant. This year is a lot more relevant because of fantasy.
That must have been Higbee's first year, right? Because then the year before that, I think, was Jared Cook.
Okay.
Could have been, but yeah, it was definitely. I know Higbee was on this team this year.
Gbaby, you killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right. David, you had 2 right. GK got 1 right, and I stumped you guys on 1, which was the what's the odds that you guys don't get the Giants one?
Ain't nobody know about them.
I think for real, it depends on what possession because that tight end one kept. All I knew was Shockey and Kevin Boss. I forgot all about Ballard. I really forgot about that.
I could have gave you the running backs though, because
Bradshaw, Jacobs. Yeah, it depends on the year.
I feel like that's a good ratio. Like if you stump us on 1, that's pretty good.
That's how you like it. That's how you like it. I want to stump you on all of them. I'm gonna make it harder next time. How did you guys like the football one? It's my first time doing it. Did you like the quarterback, wide receiver, 2 wide receivers, running back, and tight end?
Yeah, that was dope because you had to think it for.
Or do I have to do the 5 linemen?
Nah, don't do that.
We ain't gonna do that.
I can't. GK gonna leave. I come up here with 5 linemen.
Hey, but I think you can do a defensive one though. I think you can do like a cornerback, safety, who is the D line. Like you could say their best D line or best linebacker, and
I could
safety corner.
I could do the both. I could do 2 corners, a safety, and then 2 linebackers.
Okay.
Or D line, or a linebacker, or instead of the 2 corners.
I would just say don't. I would just say don't even put yourself in a box like that. Just do like.
No, it's actually easier. It's actually easier that way for me, GK.
I'm just saying, do the 5 most well-known guys and leave out 1, like regardless of what their position was on defense.
And you can randomize the year. Yeah. Like you did with the
But I always randomize the year.
Because, for example, if it was like a linebacker, both safeties, and 2 DNs, or that way you don't have to necessarily pick a corner or have to necessarily pick a linebacker or whatever.
He said lineman lives matter.
Absolutely, Taz. Lineman lives matter. Absolutely. Shout out to the big boys out there, man. Lineman lives matter.
Yeah.
I could do a lineman one, and then GK, you said most important players on the defense, right?
Yeah, like the same way you did it with 5 players, but just do I guess the most significant. That way you don't have to necessarily have a certain amount of positions.
I got you.
But yeah, no, I mean I think offensive line is the most important part of a football team.
It's on a sticky note, GK, so you know what's gonna happen. I write stuff on a sticky note, it comes true.
We love the sticky notes.
Love the sticky notes.
Side note, Ian Rappaport said that Julio Jones and Tyrann Mathieu could have been signed somewhere, but they're waiting on the contract that they deserve.
Yes, you keep waiting, man. You keep waiting.
Okay.
If Julio wants to play next to Michael Thomas, come on, bro. Bring it home. Come next to Michael Thomas. We'll get you.
That's true too. I could kind of work something in for O-line Taz. We're gonna work it out. We got a lot more. Finish that team coming up. So if you just keep tuning in, man, we appreciate you guys in the chat stopping by, spending some time with us. We gonna get our asses out of here. So I'm gonna kick it to these guys for final thoughts. David, final thoughts.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this. I want to ask GK this question. Oh, he muted himself.
Yeah, it's dog barking.
All right. Because I want him to hear this because I think the Drew Brees thing I want to ask him.
Everybody.
Oh well, while you wait on that, let me until he comes back. Let me just say something on the quicks. So Drew Brees threw 68,000 passing yards in New Orleans alone. He threw 80,000 for his career. I know Tom Brady's coming back, so I feel like eventually, because Brady is about to play another season, I feel like he would have passed him. Drew Brees didn't play. He only played 11 games in 2019, and he only played 12 games in 2020. His last 2 years. Didn't throw for 3K either of those years.
Thank you, Roddy. Appreciate you stepping
I
back.
feel like 1,000 more yards each year. Like, I think it would have been a lot. I mean, granted, Brady did throw for 5K this last year, but I think it would have been a lot harder. And I don't know. I think it's just crazy to me how, like, he literally has 80,000 passing yards for his career. Like, he's literally only behind Brady in almost every category. He's number one completion percentage. Passing yards, he's number 2. Passing touchdowns, he's number 2. Completions, he's number 2. You know, it's crazy, like, how the majority of the masses feel like he's not even top 5, and that's just ridiculous to me. So that's just my last thing.
GK, have you ever felt like Drew Brees was the best player in the league?
That's a good question.
You know why? I'm saying because like the guys that we had at some point, we actually Brady, Manning, Rodgers, Montana, and stuff like because I'm just asking because like I just feel like he might be the most slept on quarterback, even though he's top 5. It's just like the other quarterbacks they say, oh, that's the best player in the league. What you think about that?
Who won the MVP in 2011?
I don't know.
Because
it was it Manning?
Whoever it was, it shouldn't have won it. I don't think it was Manning, but whoever it was, it shouldn't have won it. It was freaking Aaron Rodgers. Oh my goodness, that makes me.
And what year?
2011. It was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
That was that's when they went 15-1, right?
Is that when they went 15-1?
And they lost to the Giants, right?
No, I think he went 13-3.
No, they went 15-1 and lost to the Giants because the Saints went 13-3. That makes me upset, bro.
Well, so here's the thing: is like, well, Drew did win Offensive Player of the Year that year, but
yeah, he did, yeah.
Nobody talks about it though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tough because the only reason, David, why you may not have was just because Aaron went dumb like that same year. Like his TD to interception ratio was better. But I mean, arguably you could say like, but yeah, to answer your question, you were never really like, oh, Drew Brees is the best player in the NFL right now, like this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, I never really kind of felt like that, but I always felt like for that stretch of 12 years that Drew was amazing.
Yeah, because I'm looking at his stats, and I'm just like, this dude had an almost 100 passer rating, yo.
Who?
Drew Brees had a 98.7.
Yeah.
Like it's insane because like he has the highest completion percentage of the season in a game.
Has like 4 of them. Like 4 of the
most
top
touchdown
5,
passes. I'm just saying because I just felt like like this again. He never really got that. You got me thinking about it more and more. It's just like, man, like
I mean, I just
Drew
looked
Brees.
up like all-time passer ratings. Drew's number 7 all-time.
Number 7. Okay.
The year Aaron Rodgers and them went 15-1. How many? I'm trying to find where Aaron Rodgers has been stupid. If you guys want to talk about the touchdown interception ratio, fine. But like, even then, I don't think it was 45-6. Okay, I mean, if that's
pretty good.
That's
stupid. That's stupid. That is stupid.
That's fine. That's fine.
Let's wrap it up, guys. Let's wrap it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. No doubt.
I was literally, I blinked out, I started doing something over here, and then I came back, and I'm like, all right, yeah, we're not live no more. And I'm about to start talking to you, GK, about something on the back end, and caught myself as I seen the time still ticking. So final thoughts, guys. Let's close it out.
Man,
We almost 3 hours, so we need to close this out.
Holla at your boy, man. Follow your boy BooWop on TikTok BooWop89. World is Yours podcast. Every Monday and Friday with these guys.
Every Monday and Friday with us. Anybody else? Final thoughts?
Yeah, no, we love it. We love the viewers. We're all on
thank you, Taz.
All the social medias all together. So like just come see us in the comments. We'll engage with you guys. We love to
That's
chop
what
it up with
we
you
like
guys.
to hear.
Shout out Taz.
Shout out Taz.
_G.Baby22 on TikTok and IG. A recent episode, Keeping the G podcast. The link should be in my TikTok profile and all that. So y'all follow that. We had a good episode. Just posted some clips. Shout out to these guys, man, for bringing me on. You know, I'm very glad to be on From the Sideline. So appreciate y'all for watching. You know, we love to chat. I'm sorry, Drew Brees is better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't care what people say.
Thank you, Roddy. Everybody got Twitters? Go ahead, David.
Man, David. You know, I'm glad that you brought me back on again, man. Good to talk sports with the guys, man.
I'll keep my eyes
on the first too, so.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man.
And I'll be back on the first, man. David Roberts _ you know what I'm saying, on TikTok, man. Go watch the last clip I had on the cheetah video, man. Got something for y'all too.
And you know, my final thought is always thanking you guys for watching, you guys for listening on Apple, Spotify, and Google. If you have watched this video on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment because we want to hear from you guys. And if any of you guys do want to be a guest on the show, the door is open. Just hit us up on one of the social medias and we will have you guys up here. But till next time, this is From the Sideline.
Go